He just hanging with one nigga.
I was about to bust. I was about to bust.
I can bring it back, my nigga.
Nah, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
Let's go, nigga. Bars, nigga.
Bars. Hold on. Oh, you flipped it on me, fam. You flipped it on me. That nigga was nervous in the bitch.
Like, you got me.
You got me. You had the kick and the snare, but then it was the kick and the snare, nigga.
Yeah.
Peep game. This is the Grown Ass Man Experience. I am one of your hosts. They call me Tommy Styles.
Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you.
You know, I'm just one of many hosts.
Right.
That's
of
here.
Many niggas.
Of many men.
Pause.
True that.
Is it pause? I was.
Yeah, you got to pause. If you
good.
want to finish the lyric, you just say many men. It can go either way.
I don't like that song. You know,
no.
The 50 Cent shit.
I don't know. It was just
No, no.
You see that shit of him, dog, singing a cappella, and he was like, I got some new shit. He started singing that a cappella with no beat.
No, I didn't see it, but I that song was raw to me.
Hey, that song is dope.
That was actually a club banger.
Really? Yeah, that was my
that rang off. You wasn't outside. We was outside. That rang off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that rang off.
Well, school me, niggas. All right. But on my left, we usually have the nigga Fat Boy Fresh. But you know.
You're seeing him in the building.
Fresh.
You're seeing him out here. You're seeing him out here, man. Smoking cigars and making beer.
Also, Widget the World Watcher.
That's how you be laughing and shit.
Hey, dog using plenty of his PTO already.
Right.
I said already.
Hey, niggas just started the show back. Dog, like, hey, I won't be there.
He was like, I gotta call in.
Like that.
Oh, he got a good reason. He got a great reason.
Oh, y'all record Tuesday? Oh, this Tuesday?
I don't think nobody told me. Was that last Tuesday that we recorded? Looking at us.
He was like, hey, where are we recording at?
Right.
Here in the spiritual presence, not in the physical form, but always here. We have El Akbar Supreme, the 1%er. Oh, I forgot to shoot.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought it was. Hey, I thought it was after.
I can't remember. What up, world? Ready to take? No,
it was what up, world? Ready for takeoff.
That's red, nigga.
Yeah, you're right.
Ric Flair, nigga. The power's in my head, nigga.
I today was a day that, you know, I miss him for certain reasons sometimes, and sometimes like just not non-practical reasons, just like selfish reasons and shit. But you know, I saw a car pulled over and literally 18 other MPD cars around them, and then like motorcycles and shit showing up, so it made 20. And I wanted to ask dog, that's not a typical stop all the time. Like that's not something that
they found El Chapo.
That's what it is. Yeah. I was told by another cop that I just ain't been paying no attention. That always happens. Like,
no, they don't normally call that many niggas.
Yeah, they just be. I think they'd be a bunch of nosy cats. Like, what's going on down here?
Right.
But I wanted to, we always ask, what happened over here? And he never disclosed like all details. But start to show all over.
Shit happens.
In the North Kakalaka. Still performing his intern duties.
Right. Nigga left before graduation. Well, nigga, you still in the boat?
Yeah. That's what happened, man. S. Dot.
What up, Peep gang?
S dots with polo fleeces, purple label shit with the logo secret.
Is it hot up there yet? Hot, or is it just still like spring?
It ain't hot, but it was hot this weekend, but I think today it was only like 76.
It was hot this weekend. It was like 80. It was like 80 on Mother's Day. It was nice.
It was hot yesterday. I
nice,
grilled, and it was about 85.
My one boat was out there all day, man.
Oh, word. Oh, I bet.
It was booked all day.
So it was booked in advance, or they just kind of just like, all right, I'm gonna book
it was booked in advance, and then we had somebody book that had inquired, and then it was like a half hour before they was trying to go. Normally we wouldn't have been there, but we was just finishing up a book, and then they asked, was it too late to still book? And
you got cash?
And we worked it out, man. We was already there, so might as well go ahead and take care of the customers, man.
When do you just drop dead like, nah, fam, we can't do it?
Probably if it's late at night.
Okay.
I mean, well, yeah, I don't do like the middle of the night joints, all that. I don't really do all that. But like, if it's during the time of us being open, if it's available, we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean, this is a seasonal business too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I would try to like,
how you can get it.
You got to take everything you can get when you can get it. You
right,
feel what I'm saying?
Right. And if you have missed it, the website for the for the company has been launched, and you can get on there and book your shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You want to plug your shit, fam?
Shout out to Steady Murphy. He was on there. But yeah, it's Midwest Boaters Club. Exactly how it sounds. .com. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no crazy spelling and shit with Z's.
Nah, it's Midwest Boaters with an S Club.
Boaters with 2 D's.
And if you look it up on Facebook, it's a page out there on Facebook. I'm just now getting like the social media stuff popping with the website. I was kind of waiting because I haven't fully launched in Racine, but we're getting there.
Riding around the state, it's crazy. I didn't realize how many lakes are in Wisconsin. There are a lot of lakes.
It is.
It's
man.
a lot. Like I'm thinking I'm coming across a new one every time I do a trip around.
It's a lot of little joints, man. You'd be surprised, man.
And these white people have the flyest cribs built in the motherfuckers. Like,
hey, real quick, man. Tell them who I am and shit, because we never.
It's like, fuck this nigga.
I mean, I was giving him his plug.
I know, dog. I know. I was just
on the ones and twos. We got King Cocaine.
100% pure, nigga.
I might as well do the other one too. Taking his PTO as well. We still rolling. Niggas just dropping out and then, calling
that nigga on probation.
Niggas be like, I can't make it. But no, for real, they had very legitimate reasons why they can't be here. Family comes first, and one thing man experience is that we make sure we honor that. So we're missing J Black. It's got to be both of them. It's got to be both.
Oh no, that's definitely both. I don't know what he thought, but
right.
Like, you don't get to decide your intro in here.
Nah. I tried to have mine.
We give niggas intros.
I tried to have mine be 5 styles upon styles, and I was like, nah, this is yours, nigga. Here.
Yeah, like nigga, we don't.
I had 2 intros for a hot second.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, but I'm saying like we normally give people their intros. Like nobody requests their intro. Like and this actually started from. This happened from like when I first came on. I didn't even tell Styles nothing about intros or nothing, and it was like the first recording. It just organically. I had all this stuff set up ahead of time. You remember that?
Yeah.
And because niggas was laughing like, what the fuck is this shit? But introduced them, and I just started hitting everybody cues or whatever. And I remember I gave you, oh, you mad because you started, and you didn't even know where that was from. No, I had to send it to you.
Yeah,
like, I'm shocked you didn't know where that came from.
Ain't that Math Hopper?
It's a rap battle.
That's not Math Hopper.
No, it ain't Math.
No, Math Hopper when he punched the one cat. That's a whole different thing.
Dude that actually said, "Oh, you mad? Styling on you got punched."
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, he got stole on.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't appreciate it after the fact.
But it wasn't like that though. Cause
but the line, the line,
he was styling on him.
He was styling on him, dog.
Oh, you mad because I'm styling on him.
And he was freestyling. That's what made it worse. Like he was really going off the top of the dome, like in a rap.
He was good until he got pushed.
Yeah.
Hey, my favorite nigga is O Solo for real, dog. For real. I mean, I know that's the hot.
I don't like O Solo.
I don't. He not the coldest at all.
He
but
be-
don't make me laugh.
Making some. He be saying some kind of.
It's wild.
Some kind of like lame bars sometimes. This could be kind of. I mean, he's funny.
Yeah,
The Scooby Doo one was funny.
I'll give you some lame ones. You do have some lame ones that kind of just
Yeah.
they don't be lame.
He got some lame ones, but when he go win, he good.
His the things he think hit hard go under the radar a little bit. I'm like,
yeah, because he would be looking for the comedy and shit.
The dude don't
so
know.
if he like be focused,
yeah,
it's like, no, I ain't laugh off this. You don't gotta laugh off every freestyle fan, but that's normally what you do. People
that's
expect.
what you do. What's the dude from Wild Now? He'd be like, shaky.
Oh, the ref.
Yeah, it'd be a little
Emmanuel.
It'd be a little shaky a little bit.
Yeah, Emmanuel Hudson. That's his name.
Yeah, but for the next 2 hours, we will provide you with a full dose of hip hop, entertainment, sports, some more hip hop, and a whole bunch of other shit. Catch us every Tuesday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on blowradio.com.
Blow Radio. Son.
What we're trying to do is have some advertisements out there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post our shows on Spotify and with the music breaks and see how that rolls. Because I know that it can fly under the radar if done properly. So I'm going to see if that works for those people who are missing the live broadcast. But you shouldn't be missing live broadcasts. Just tune in and shit. Like, you ain't doing shit. Like,
this is true.
What you doing? Motherfuckers just be on Facebook anyway. So had a shit plan and scroll on Facebook and then join in on the conversation.
This is true.
Hey, that's what we do.
They said they forgot about last week. People was like, I forgot y'all was bringing the show back.
Oh, yeah. I just be like tagging everybody. And,
it happens, man.
You know, everyone. I tag the everyone. That's a really helpful tag and shit when you're trying to get everybody's attention. We don't use it.
I mean, we was rusty. We still are rusty, but we getting back into it. You gotta warm up like an old Buick, fam.
Yeah.
Be all right.
Well, the Buicks are back now. I saw Oldsmobile the other day. I was like, wow, they don't even make them no more.
No, Oldsmobile done.
But you remember the last Oldsmobile was like an Alero or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw one the other day. I was like, man, that is an Oldsmobile.
I remember the Alero.
Yeah, I think that was the last one. Oh no, wait, no, they had a truck too. They had an SUV. Like
a Mountaineer?
No, that's a Mountaineer is a
is that Buick?
No, it's a damn. I can't remember a Mercury.
Yeah,
Mercury Mountaineer. What you say? Am I right? I was trying to think of the name.
Having a freeze and shit. You was like, damn.
I couldn't think of what it was. Anyway, so we had our kind of catch up session last week as far as what we've been up to, but it's been a week since we've come through. Y'all celebrated Mother's Day out there. I'm assuming that's that.
Oh yeah. I grilled some stuff on for Erica.
You grilled them?
Yeah.
Charcoal.
Word.
You use lighter fluid?
No, sir.
Oh, you didn't use lighter fluid? All right, because I ain't want the barbecue police to come for you, man.
Hey,
I know how they do. They act like they're a supreme team when it comes to barbecue.
I want the barbecue police to pop up.
Them niggas, as soon as you mention barbecue, them niggas pop up like Sensei this. Like, dog, set your bitch ass up.
I use lighter fluid, man. I mean, I don't think that there should be a law against it, but
I will say I don't use it because you can't taste it in your food.
Word.
Yeah.
I mean, we was tasting in our food for years growing up, but
even after a burn off,
once you know better, you do better.
Even if you let it burn off completely.
Yeah.
I guess I never paid no attention. I know my brother will use wood chips and shit like that, but then he uses the smoker side of his grill and shit. I don't know if you got an extravagant grill.
No, I got a regular smuggler ass grill that's shaped like a Weber.
Yeah,
ain't nothing fancy about it. Like I'm not no professional, but I mean I can grill, but even like I'm cold, but I definitely ain't horrible. You know what I'm saying? Steaks is on point, they tender, burgers is all good, brats is cooked right. You know what I'm saying?
How do you
like
cook,
that?
How you cook your steaks, fam?
Oh, medium well.
Medium,
like not medium rare on the grill. It's just the grill. Now, if we talking on the stove, Eric could throw it in the skillet. You know what I'm saying? In the little what you call that? It's a little pan
Oh, the cast iron skillet.
cast iron skillet.
Yeah.
Like yeah, Erica throw it up in there, give it a nice little sear, finish it off in the oven and shit. Like yeah, oh it be tender.
Yeah. I like I do a medium. I do a medium.
With
Yeah.
steak?
Yeah, I do a
Yeah.
medium.
Oh, you one of them niggas. Cannibal ass nigga.
Hey.
Where what you talking about? He didn't say medium rare. He said medium.
Medium. But,
I was fucking with you, dog.
no, but you know, especially when I go out to a restaurant, I'll get a medium because if I don't finish it, I take it home, and if I have to reheat it, you know, it's not
Yeah.
like, it's not a piece of beef jerky.
Like I was eating well done steaks for the first 20 years of my life, and then one day, a brother schooled me at a table sitting across from me. He was like, "Bruh, you might as well go eat them Jordans you got on if you eating it medium, if you eating it well done." I was like, "What?" I was like, "I want that blood and shit." He's like, "That ain't what it is, fam."
No, on the
So I
flip,
broke it down real quick.
on the flip side, when I was in New York, I was sitting next to these Caucasian folks, and they were ordering burgers that were
Mhm.
medium
Some
rare.
Caucasian folks.
They were medium rare burgers. Like, you know, like I'd be astounded when they were like, I was like, I have a, you know, double, you know, quarter pound burger, whatever they sell. And they're like, how would you like to cook? I look at them like, nigga, I cook that motherfucker.
I want it good.
Like, who wants it any other way and shit? But yeah, apparently,
Hey, medium rare is what the thing. That's the rage. That's how they say you're supposed to eat your steak. It's medium rare.
you don't eat your burgers medium rare though.
No, not the burger.
Not the burger. That was the thing. That was
I know. I mean, I see people that like their burgers a little red on the inside, bro. It's really nasty, my nigga.
Dude,
I seen plenty of folks that's like medium rare. How you supposed to order a steak? And I'm like,
It's nasty.
medium well is about as far as I go.
It's really nasty work.
there is a delicacy in the German constituency called the cannibal burger, which is a very fine piece of ground beef, like the finest ground beef, but it's not even cooked. It's put on a piece of bread and an onion.
I can't even do it, fam.
And they rock that shit.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
nah, I can't
No.
do it. Yeah, what about them cats that be putting like egg on their burger? Like that shit is disgusting. to me.
Like a raw egg.
not a raw,
Fried, like a fried egg.
like a fried egg on top.
Oh
of it.
yeah, I like that. I do that.
that shit is gross.
Nah, man. Well, you probably that means you don't eat eggs over easy.
I don't eat eggs at all.
Oh, right.
Oh, you don't eat eggs?
No sir.
When you stop eating eggs?
About 86.
So you never had an omelet?
Yeah, be prior to 86. Yeah.
Man, you wasn't eating omelets as a kid. Stop lying, dog.
I mean, my mom's had this shit. But hey, let me get a piece of the omelet. All right.
I mean, when you I guess the texture of eggs has always been a question.
That's the problem. I had a bad experience.
I eat eggs. I had this discussion with somebody about them not eating eggs. I was like, I guess I could see the texture being
The
funny.
texture depending on how you cooking them, man. Because you recall we went to Minnesota and we was on that rooftop restaurant, and I got like steak and eggs, and I was like, I don't want the eggs.
Right.
And Troy was like, I'll take his eggs.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you can have my eggs. I'm like, I ain't eating them shits.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I can't do it, fam. Like it'd be a bad. You don't want to see what happens.
man. Give me a nice omelet. Give me a nice omelet with some fresh vegetables in that shit. Man,
No meat, no meats.
I don't have to have meat in it. No, not an omelet. There's a spot over on Greenfield where where you used to stay. I don't know. That's that Greek. That's
Mad
West Dallas.
Rooster.
Not the Mad Rooster. It's up the street. It's
Okay.
called Cafe Fiesta or some shit. Like I came across it when I was dropping my car off.
I'm talking about IHOP.
No, it's better than Mad Rooster.
I like blue. I prefer Blue's egg myself.
They have an enchilada omelet.
So
That shit is fire.
y'all might not know this because I'm gonna start with that. But man, I specialize in some omelets, dog.
You specialize in
You specialize in omelets, dude.
Dog, I make
this nigga is the nigga that the character from Dos Equis commercials is
Hey,
based on.
listen, dog.
This nigga right here, the most interesting man in the world.
I make some world-renowned omelets out here, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Since when?
Dog, I mean, dog, nigga, like, first of all, I know Dot ain't gonna trip because Dot know I can cook. So, dog, no,
I didn't say you can't cook because
I know. I'm
your
just
fish
saying.
is exquisite.
Listen, so I really do make some fire omelets. So remember, we were supposed to. I can't remember where was we going, man. But we was gonna get the Airbnb. You remember that?
Yeah, he's gonna make breakfast or some shit.
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm telling you, dog, I do that shit, fam. Like, no bullshit. I ain't copping or nothing, man. Like the next trip we take, if we get an Airbnb or whatever, I'll hook it up again. Pause.
You the type of nigga that we have to actually make a list. I'm like, all right, what can't you do? What can't you do, dog?
You niggas be tripping.
What are the things that you can't
Hey,
do?
if it's out there, this nigga done like skydiving. Oh, nigga get a motherfucker.
Oh, hell no.
Skydiving. I'm the best skydiver.
Hey, listen.
In my garage, I got a parasail.
Hey, look,
parasail.
You ain't never got worried about no skydiving. Nigga.
He's like, oh, niggas can't swim. Oh,
Hey,
shit, I was swimming back in
I don't fuck around with no
77.
motherfucking
You was late.
skydiving.
You was late going to the airport, nigga. I got a helicopter, nigga. What?
Niggas like, oh, niggas don't got their license. So y'all don't got the aviation license. Like, what y'all niggas on,
Every
man?
nigga need to have a helicopter license.
So a nigga just say he can cook omelets and then he got to go to this. See how this?
No,
shit
you said like nigga, I'm world renowned.
Nigga, I specialize in those joints, dog. Listen, I got an omelet. Look, I got a recipe for an omelet.
Cocaine omelet.
I got a recipe for an omelet. That's
Yo,
the
nigga
most.
alert.
That's the most fire recipe for an
You
omelet.
put any meat in it. Pause.
Yeah, I said that. Listen, I got a recipe for an omelet. That's a fire omelet, dog. For real. I ain't caffeine.
The last time I tasted a piece of an omelet, I think me and E went to Maxfield's in Fox Point.
That wasn't that good.
Oh no, she had like it had like mushroom,
like a veggie joint or some shit.
No, it had meat in there. It had the veggies, had mushrooms, ham, cheese.
That's a Denver omelet.
I mean, the motherfucker looked really good. I ain't gonna front. Like, some people make eggs look great. I'm like, I know if I eat it, I'm gonna have a problem. So she cut me off a little small corner and dipped it in the syrup. That was the last time I actually tasted it, but it was saturated in so much syrup I couldn't taste the egg.
Who puts syrup on the omelet?
No, she dipped it in because she giving it to me.
I know, but why would she put syrup on it?
Because it's me. I can't just eat the omelet. So you gotta
you see that post?
You gotta mash that shit for me.
You see that post I put up? It's like, I hate when I get out niggered. That was some out niggered shit right there. Terrible omelet, fam.
No, that is
this nigga Cole be talking about he can do so much shit. Not by nigga show me. When nigga say he's a good shooter, I was like, yeah, okay.
Hey,
then I watched him. I was like, hey, nigga did hit like 8 threes. Like, somebody need to hold this nigga.
I'm saying, hey, hold on.
Then, nigga was talking about eating grill, and I was
you.
like, okay, fam. Now he like the brisket boys and shit. But then, hey, nigga was grilling some good burgers and shit, and he had fish going at the same time. I was like, hey, so nigga can do stuff with food. Big deal.
I was like, I start barbecue grills without wood or without charcoal.
I like big. The nigga started by clapping his hands like the Hulk.
Hey, hold on.
Like,
hey, look.
Fire started.
Here's what this nigga ain't gonna say. He talking all that shit, but when they got over there to my crib for me to cook, I'm not exaggerating, nigga. When I was coming in with food that was done, niggas was about to fight, fam.
Hey.
Am I lying?
Yeah, to guard that shit. Like, hey, hold on, this is fresh.
Like, motherfuckers was like running up. I'm like, damn, dog, let me put the pen down.
This is a hater interjection right here. Is it because they was so hungry waiting?
Nah, it was plenty food.
Hey, that's part of it. That's part of it.
It was plenty food, my nigga.
Nigga had mad bags of chips and some liquor. I was like, where's the food at?
We was making it up, but I wanted to make it fresh too, dog. You let food sit around, it ain't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of whack. Like, oh man, I used to hate that, dog. You go to like somebody little whatever, they be like, oh, I'm frying fish, I'm doing that, and you walk in, that shit been done since like 2, and you got there. Like, man, this shit, what the fuck is this, dog?
That's a good point, because like when we walked up, I was like, who the fuck is this by the grill? I was like, oh, this nigga go. And I was like, this nigga like some punk ass burgers or something. And then he seen he had fish. He was like, nigga, as soon as shit come off the grill, don't say, bring it to me. At the time, she was pregnant with Sanaa.
She
was like, yeah,
hell,
like,
dude,
that shit, nigga.
Think about how far that go back, dog.
That's almost 10 years.
That is wild. They was sitting in my living room over Miller Parkway.
This nigga, we had mad Pepsis,
It
Mad
was
Sprites.
plenty shit going. That was when I had the 2 rooms. I had the one video game room, and then I had the
Oh, where
regular.
we should do the show.
Yeah, and then I had the regular room and shit.
And they got the poker table going. Niggas had spades in there going.
Yeah,
and shit.
it's crazy.
That's
man.
funny.
Niggas was watching the game.
The poker table
Right.
turned into the Peep game table.
Yeah, it did.
Mhm.
It did.
That's
I
funny.
gave that table away, dog.
Wow.
Oh, this nigga tripping.
When I moved, it was like, you know, man, it was just so much shit. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah,
like,
I don't
man,
recall me and Troy moving that motherfucker.
I gave that
We moved-
motherfucker
we
away.
moved plenty of shit.
Remember, we went and got all the stuff that's at the crib now. Like I then had bought like new shit, and then I
Yeah,
sold.
I know
like,
we
my
pulled
old
up
stuff.
to the furniture place. I was like,
Yep.
this nigga got a shack bed. Like, come on, nigga.
Oh, I said a shack bed.
Hey, motherfucking bed was huge. I was like,
Hey, the
this
mattress. Hey,
nigga.
was that me and you that took the mattress upstairs?
That was me, you, and Troy.
Dog, you remember how
heavy
we
as hell.
struggled with that fucking mattress?
Like, I was like, dog, hey, I said, hey, Troy, we going to eat after this, dog. I don't give a fuck what
Hey.
this nigga say, dog.
Hey,
We either
listen,
gonna go in this nigga pockets and rob his ass, or he taking
Hey.
us to get some meat. He's
Hey,
like, I'm gonna feed y'all niggas.
Take y'all. But hey, what's crazy is, so I've been looking because I wanted to replace that mattress now because, you know, it got some years on it, right? And then I'm looking, dog, mattress is small as fuck now. Like they come balled up, like I mean,
yeah,
dog,
in
like
plastic
a
and
little ass
shit.
box. And you unroll that
airtight,
bitch,
yeah.
and it be for real, like a real heavy ass mattress. The shit is crazy now.
That's that pressurized packaging they got.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. But like, nigga, when we took that mattress up them steps, dog, I remember we was all like, man, this some bullshit.
Yeah, I was like, man, fuck this nigga Cole, dog. I was like, dog, like, fuck, like, let's leave, dog. He's like, that nigga to ride over here. I was like, oh yeah.
Hey, and
Can't
then
leave and shit.
this nigga was nowhere to be found, nigga.
Hey, you could. Hey, I don't know where the fuck Tommy
I don't
was
know
at,
where this nigga Tommy
Fresh.
was, or Fresh.
Fresh might have been at work.
These niggas was nowhere to be found, nigga.
I don't remember. I just remember you. No, I don't know. I don't remember what moving trip that was that you caught dude sleeping. Was that
That was
That was
that
me.
trip.
That was me on that trip right
That
there.
was that trip.
Nigga, I'm exhausted from moving this elephant ass mattress and shit. So I'm sleeping in the truck. You know what I'm saying? You all.
No, nigga,
This
we
nigga
was
like-
on the way. We was on the way there, nigga. We was on the way to the
Oh
house.
no, we was leaving. This nigga was like, hey, Sean, look. I was like, oh shit. Like this nigga dog. They trying to give me a motherfucking heart attack.
Hey, I was like, oh, nigga, watch out. This nigga, woo.
I was like, oh shit, we about to crash. Like this nigga here, dog. It was crazy. I remember I had a stat earlier that week asking, like, what's the signs of a heart attack? Everybody's like, nigga, take your ass to the doctor. I'm like, I don't
Hey,
think
I
I'm
remember
having a
that
heart
shit,
attack. I'm like, I'm just, what's the signs?
And then I
It's
did
like,
that
yo,
bullshit.
monkey ass.
Right.
Then
I
this
looked
nigga
it up
scared me half to death.
I looked it up once. It's like the feeling of impending doom, which
like-
Hey, nigga,
seemed
that's
like
how I
a
felt.
fear.
I thought he was gonna crash into some shit.
that was the description. I was like, that shit felt like impending doom. Shit, like
I was like, this nigga done drove
Whatever
off
was
the
happening.
home bridge.
shit. It just feel like just your life is about to just cave in. Yeah, it's some real shit.
Scared the shit out of me, fam.
Yeah, dog.
That motherfucker, that picture is priceless. Cause I was like, oh,
He got you a few times sleep though in the history of S dot.
oh yeah, I was sleeping in Minnesota, man. Like nigga had
Yeah,
a
on the
long
way
ass
there.
day.
On the way there and back.
Don't
and
have
shit.
a slapstick in
Hey.
the
Hey, that motherfucker slapped it. Hey, I need y'all to get a whole box of those and sit them down here, fam. Them motherfuckers slap.
Yeah, that's only Milwaukee.
Hey, them is some of the most rotten your tooth ass candy you could find, dog. Them motherfuckers is ridiculous.
Yeah, them motherfuckers
I'm
is
surprised I
fire.
have teeth to this day. The way I
From
used to.
eating that bullshit,
I used to-
dog.
Because you
Man.
remember, you go to the corner store and like lemon heads and cherry chans and not only that shit was all a dime. So you go in there with $2, you got 20 packs of candy.
Yeah,
For
you just
real.
make sure they don't give you a chocolate or banana. I don't know motherfucking chocolate or banana now. Like
No, you have to pick it out.
Hey,
you
what
get
is-
Thriller, Mystery Mix.
Yeah.
Hey, this new
passion
generation,
fruit.
nigga, feel blessed that we all got our regular teeth, nigga. This new generation getting their shit filed down and getting
Them
motherfucking-
veneers, man.
Hey, this new generation getting this shit filed down and getting chiclets put in their mouth and shit. Looking like Mr. Ed out this motherfucker. I'm like, dog, you too young to be doing like just get
Motherfuckers be
get your fit.
19 years old. I'm like, dog, how you got a
veneers.
whole mouth? You got a whole mouth of 2 front teeth.
And dog, exactly. They all even, all the same, my nigga.
I'm like, dog, you got a bunch of
And
iPod
then,
charger
like,
cases in your
nigga, you
mouth.
got your whole life ahead of you. Why are you getting your teeth filed down on you? Like,
Because
what
that's the
That's
trend.
what they do. They get them filed down.
they dog. You ain't never seen the process?
No.
They get them all their teeth get filed down to look like fangs, like with this little point on them. And then
Yeah.
they put the veneer over the top of it, and that's
I thought
how-
they were just covering up their regular teeth.
no, they got to
Oh.
file them down.
I mean, you got spots where you can get like something to cover your teeth up, where you don't got to get
That's how
filed
they
down.
be,
But
file your teeth
but
down.
normally they file them down, dog.
That feel like
That's somebody getting their whole mouth done.
Yeah, they getting their whole mouth.
They gotta be-
I don't
they gotta be
understand why
put-
they would do
they gotta be put
that.
under for that shit. That shit would be.
I mean, if you lost a tooth or something like that, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with covering your
like
teeth up.
rind and shit, be just sawing your teeth. If I can feel my spine.
I mean, that's them cats they got money who always had their teeth fucked up and was like, I'm just gonna get a whole new set. I ain't gonna get like 3 or 4 new teeth. I'm
if, I
gonna get
had
a whole new
fucked up,
set.
if I had fucked up teeth, I'd probably figure
Like,
out.
like Too Short, my nigga Too Short. Remember when Dog first started rapping?
Yeah.
Damn, mouth looked a mess.
Nah,
But I don't think he got veneers though.
I mean, yeah, he just
He
got.
got something.
I don't know what he did.
I think he got. I think he got a replace.
his teeth was definitely. He might have dentures, or he might have went and got them permanent screw in joints.
Yeah, I've seen those before where you got like snaps on
Yeah.
your gums and shit.
Well, no, it's these ones that actually screw in like into the root of your mouth, and it's like a real tooth.
Yeah,
You seen that shit?
them shit seem like they painful though, man.
That shit is crazy, man.
Can't going through the security at the airport is some shit. You got a belt on?
Hey, you gotta get them braces, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you can afford them.
That's a lot of shit I would probably do if I, if I was losing my hair or if I didn't have no teeth, I don't know. I think I would try some of that shit I be seeing, but some of that
Like
shit,
Some niggas getting like the man units.
yeah, little man.
Hold on, wait. You said if hold on, let's rewind this real quick. You said what now?
If I was bald or didn't have no teeth or some shit, I would go and get some cosmetic shit done.
You would get the man unit, my nigga?
I'll probably try it, see what it look like.
That's wild as hell, fam.
Yeah.
Like hook me up with the king cocaine, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
On my shit
let me see.
later.
For real, like real talk. I know that we probably wouldn't do it, but when you see somebody with one that's done, like
I ain't gonna
they flex.
I ain't gonna put my nigga on blast, but one of my homies popped up with a young man unit on.
How you know it was a unit? You can just
Because
tell.
I knew this nigga roof was missing, my nigga. Like I knew his shit was trying. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh, damn, man, something look weird with this nigga today. Like, the fuck? I'm looking, and it hit me. I'm like, this nigga get hair.
Hey, dog
Like,
just came around like it wasn't nothing. Like, yeah.
yeah, he didn't say shit. So then I'm like, when did this nigga get hair? And he was like, oh man, I'm trying out some shit for my homie. Like I let him practice on my shit. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm looking, I'm like, all right, man. Like the shit was like funny to me because, the shit is fake, But I guess, in this age, I guess I gotta lighten up because
you gotta let niggas live their lives, man.
women been getting away with it for how long?
Yeah.
So I guess, if a nigga want to go get a young man unit, I guess, man.
I guess my only thing is I like to wash my hair because I don't like the way I just don't like the way it feels. I like the hot water to kind of scratch my scalp and rub my hair. My hair,
Nigga, when them cow gonna take me away,
Yeah.
ass niggas.
You got something going on right now though. Like I don't know,
what you talking about?
like with your joint, fam. Like yeah. I don't.
Hey, he got that curly thing going on.
There's no real method to the madness
No,
right now.
It's not.
That's all juices and berries too, man.
Hey,
But
That ain't no unit. That's all juices and berries.
it's
They don't got the
I know
Ron
what
Rico.
you're saying is,
real shit.
you look like, last move. We ain't got nothing to prove, head ass nigga.
Hey, I've been
The
Look
first
like a
thing is-
niggas head ass
I've been
nigga.
toying
dog.
with the idea of getting locks, but I don't want to go permanent like that. So
I know. I'm just saying, like you look
Yeah.
like a throwback '90s video right
hey,
now, my nigga.
This is my art hair.
this
This my artist hair. This is my best. That's my
is abstract
my
hairdo
version.
looking ass
My
nigga.
my version of Basquiat.
This nigga really is gonna start rapping again, dog.
I can't grow my hair out that long and shit. It just ain't gonna work. Like the crown part is like, nah, we done here, fam.
Yeah.
You can have waves everywhere else, but you're not gonna have waves by the crown.
I'm real close to cutting it. I reached the limit. I reached the end of the internet at this point. I mean,
Like how long it's been since you cut it? It's been a minute.
It's pandemic.
Wait,
Yeah, it's been some years.
You ain't had a haircut since the pandemic?
I mean, it was been growing, but I've been getting trimmed and shaped up. But then, shit, it's been maybe about 2 years.
When the last time you picked it out?
I watched it the other day and picked it out.
So you picked it out and like it was dry and you picked it all the way out?
It was, yeah. I had some cornrows for a
Oh, nigga had the fro.
So you had the fro out.
Yeah, I had the fro out for a minute. It was wild.
This nigga here,
It was wild.
See, I was gonna let mine grow and just sponge it up, but it just don't. It ain't wavelength is all I can do.
No, I mean, I keep seeing that the man units, they got the 360s. I was like, I want the waves. I think I want the waves back again.
Hey, why are you looking at man units, my nigga? Pause.
They be on my feed.
Yeah, all them every barber do that shit now.
No, it's
all the good ones.
Trash ones. Oh my goodness, that's what I be looking at. I be waiting to see how they end. I'm like, oh, that nigga trash.
Well, usually it start off looking like trash, but sometimes I'm like, it's finna be a mess. And then by the time they get done, I'm like, either that's a different person,
yeah,
or that's a nice little cut.
They go in with the man unit and the dye and
no, see,
I saw some guy had a beard and everything put on.
I think what it is about that is doing that type of having to be committed to that type of upkeep. It makes me think about cats that dye their hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got the commitment to do that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just I don't got that in me to be like, yo, I'm finna keep up with dyeing my hair. Like down here, they all do the little enhancements for the line, and everybody got the little spray stick.
I cannot stand that because they'll line it up. They'll be lining it up and it'll be tight. And they're like, you want the enhancement? Like, yeah. I'm like,
but see, they got two different styles because I've seen some enhancements where it's like if you sweat, that shit gonna be gone, and then you got the other type of enhancement where it just darkens up a little bit of the little spots that's missing, but not like they straight spray paint you shit like I be seeing on the internet.
Spray on there, they're like little particles,
little hair fiber.
No,
they be spraying like a little glue like spray, and then they like flake some hair fibers onto your shit. Like
this is crazy.
Yeah, I see them line you up with the little card and whatnot, and I'm like,
hey, you know what's even crazy, man? I see little kids getting this shit, and I'm like,
you don't even need it.
I'm like, it's a little kid, and I'm like, it shouldn't have
need no fucking enhancement. What the fuck is y'all
doing, man?
Kids, like, got them fucked up out here. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
niggas be 50 and 60 up. Like I understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It make it look, huh?
When you watch those videos, do you go straight to the comments after it's over?
Always go straight to the comments.
Every now and then I see like a cut video, and you'll see somebody and they be really like acting like they cold, and they'll get to the end of the cut, and I'll be like, man, this is trash. And every now and then y'all knows I've sent that to y'all. Yeah. Like,
but you get to the comments like push homie.
Hey, those comments be brutal, right? Man. Like I commented on something a couple weeks ago, and I got like 150 likes off my comment. All I did was post a GIF of conceited because dude was like, the dude looked like George Jefferson, his hairstyle, and like the middle part was like, it looked like he just spray painted shit. And I was like, dog, this look horrible. And Cass was on there was like, oh, I see what you did to him. And everybody else is like, nah, man, you need your ass beat for doing it to this man.
They be painting it and lining it up.
Nah, man.
I've seen them pull a straight edge and they still lining shit up. Like, dude, you just.
I've seen some cats do some enhancements and this shit look crispy as a motherfucker. Like, my barber is constantly posting me and a bunch of other cats on TikTok and Instagram. But I see some other cats where I'm like, dog, you this it ain't straight. You know what I'm saying? This side like this. I'm like, dog, I wouldn't even have posted this as a barber because I pushed dog back a little bit.
When you know it ain't right, but they just
I wouldn't even post it. But they be just trying to get that traffic.
I was gonna say, like, sometimes like when they record shit, you be like, man, you know, you can go and preview that and be like, oh yeah, this ain't it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that,
bro.
Don't you sneak a peek and shit while they cutting? Like,
you got to.
turn around, look in
Well,
the mirror sometimes.
I don't, because I
I
don't know.
always be trying to see how this is going down.
If you get something different, like if I get something different, I want to see what dog doing. Like if he's doing something a little different, I'm like, what is dog doing? Like if he
I didn't do
if he
that.
moving a little
I
different,
didn't have to do that because my barber, this nigga be like, he'll decide that he just gonna try to cut my hair the way he want to cut it. Like, nigga, this ain't no what the fuck? Yeah,
I think you look better like this, Cole.
like, dog.
Wait,
every time I gotta tell you the same thing, fam. What is you doing?
I'm gonna say this for you. Hey, G, don't cut his waves off no more, dog.
Dog, hey, dog, you remember when he did that shit?
That was hate. That was hate.
Dog, cut my waves out, dog.
That was like, wave having ass nigga.
The nigga gave me a one against the grain. I was out here like Chris Paul and shit. Like dog, my hair ain't even long enough to wave no more, fam.
Look like Doc Rivers.
I'm like, dog, hey, I left. I said, dog, my shit is gone, fam. Like, hey, and I did all that work, wrap my hair and shit. Nigga. I ain't even have hair long enough to wave anymore.
I had him baking
See,
like
typically I only get like one haircut, and then I get like 3 or 4 linings because I gotta like my barber cut my hair down so low that I can go 3 or 4 weeks with just getting lineups and just let it grow back, and so it continue to wave up. And then once it get like almost fro level, I wash it real good, throw a little bit of conditioner in there, throw the do-rag on, go to the barbershop where you cut it down, waves be spinning.
Throw your dye in there and shit. Put your dye in.
I don't put no dye in my hair, nigga. I got plenty of gray hair.
Throw your dye in.
Throw your dye in.
Or you die. Or
you die.
Oh, speaking of which, what you think of the Ghostface, the new Ghostface?
I like that shit, dog. That nigga fresh is tripping.
I like it.
Hey, you know what? In a rare time that I would agree with Fresh, it was cool, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I probably would have 10 years ago.
I think that's,
if you understand what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Like it was like I was listening, I was like, yeah, this sounds like it's forcing to be dated. You know what I mean?
It sounded like he released it right after Ghostini.
Right.
It sounded like a Ghostini follow.
Yeah. So I was like, it's cool. It's some joints on there, but overall, I actually kind of agree with Fresh.
I don't think it's trash. I'm going to listen to it again.
No, it definitely ain't trash.
Yeah,
I can understand he's saying it sound dated. I give him that. I give him that.
It do sound dated.
It's some joints on there though.
The format is dated. He got a rap. He got a break. He got a feature. He got skits. He got the old 90s format. I was like, yeah, I can roll with this. I like this. And it's more so because I'm not a gatekeeper, but I'm definitely stuck in my sweet spot as far as appreciating a certain kind of music.
Hey, bro, let's be real. Mm-hmm. You're a gatekeeper, dog, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're a gatekeeper of the real hip hop.
I don't know if I would like to call it a gatekeeper, but I want to actually I wanted to be recognized that that it existed and that is a purpose for it, and it's not trash. Like I don't want it to be categorized. It's being categorized as trash. That's the problem I have.
Well, let me tell you why I feel like you're a gatekeeper for real hip hop is because, unlike me, like if we went to DJ somewhere, I could play the latest and greatest of whoever's out there, and I could play some of all of the whatever type of music. I could play that. You are totally like, man, fuck that shit. You'll be like, Cole, go ahead and do that shit. I'm out.
Yeah,
like you would not.
Absolutely, I know my lane.
But no, it's not just your lane. You refuse to acknowledge that shit.
No,
you don't fuck with that shit at all.
No, it's a fine line because I don't fuck with it because I don't know enough about it to fuck with it. I'm not gonna go out there and throw some shit out there that I don't know about just because it's new. Don't mean it's hot. I don't know what's hot, so I'm like, yeah, Cole, you know what's hot. I don't fuck with that. And you be up on it sometimes. I'll play what I like, which is not what a DJ should do. Like I'll play some shit that I like. And it might be new.
I remember a certain person that played "What About Your Friends" at Alpha Bang, and I was like,
"Hey, what would be better if you had a spot? Would you hear? Not what about your friends?
Here you go. He about to go with the bullshit.
No. I'm not even.
My shit was a request.
I'm not even going with yours. I'm not even going with yours.
All right.
Who Dad is talking about? He played "What About Your Friends," but at our shit, he played Luther Vandross and
Janet Jackson.
Best things.
Somebody requested that?
No.
Nah. No, listen. I just want to say, dog, before he start, nobody requested Skinny Boys, my nigga. Nobody. This was him on his own playing rock box, dog. Like it was nobody requested this shit.
The
and
sunlight was still shining through the window.
And sonically, it sounded exactly how you would expect it over some high premium speakers. Terrible, my nigga.
Somebody requested Latch, right?
Somebody requested that. Several people actually.
Nobody
because I wouldn't.
Hey, that was a popular song back then.
Hey, hold on, Dot. You hold on. You know enough about me. I wouldn't just freelance and play that.
Nobody requested it.
I wouldn't.
I already know.
Nah,
I wouldn't just play that.
You know why I know he played it like that? Because it sounds in the same sonic realm as "Don't Disturb His Groove." It's the same. That's his shit. That's his shit.
Don't disrespect, dog.
That's his shit.
Don't disrespect like that, dog.
It is. It's the same synthesizer kind of thing.
Hey, he disrespectful as fuck, dog.
You know what's crazy is that I don't hate that song Latch, but I wouldn't ever request it in the club.
I don't hate it.
If it come on the radio and my kids in the car, I'm like, I ain't gonna be like, oh, you listen to this. I'm like, it's cool.
I'm in search of like some white karaoke right now. Like I want to do some white 80s karaoke because them shits was the jam. Yeah.
No, it's a lot of white songs that's on my playlist. My playlist is all over the place, but you would be surprised at some of the shit that you like that song? I'm like, I do.
Right.
And I don't know if I got conditioned because I watch so much TV.
We all were conditioned because there was nothing else on the radio or in TV.
Well, I ain't talking about the old stuff. I'm talking about it's some. Well, I guess it is old now, but what's the name of that show? It's an MTV show. It's Laguna Beach.
Oh, I never watched really. I didn't watch MTV shows.
Yeah, I didn't watch this shit like that.
You're exposing yourself.
Like the first Real World is probably the only shit I watched like back.
Like I didn't watch Laguna Beach, but I'm saying the whatever song this is the intro to.
No, don't backtrack it now. That Laguna Beach was your shit, my nigga. Don't.
It was not. I couldn't tell you none of the characters' name, but I know when it was coming on because this song was always coming on.
Well, speaking of songs, we got to go into this music break, but I want to make sure we roll into that with some headway of what we're going to talk about. We have a couple topics we talk about. We did want to talk about this social media troll issue because I definitely fall into the trap of getting trolled and falling into trying to.
Boy, you got a straight nemesis.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. Like, dude, I fall into the trap, but then I fall into the trap in other groups too, like strangers, like who are trolls, like nigga, you crazy, Anyway,
hey, dog be online getting stressed by perfect strangers, like my nigga. Stop responding to these people that you don't know. Like, why are you responding to them?
Hey, the Drake stands are out of hand. They are out.
They are themselves. They are worse than Tupac fans. And I thought nobody could be worse than them.
And let me say this: I am not a Drake enemy.
No,
I'm not a Drake enemy.
You ain't a Drake fan either.
I'm not a Drake fan.
No.
But you know what? Nope. How about this? Every time Drake drops something, I listen to the whole project in entirety to kind of give my unbiased opinion.
Well, you listen to it because you be ready to be like, this shit trash.
No, because I want. No, because I want to hear dog spit. I want to hear dog spit. I'm waiting for dog to spit.
I do. I will give you this. I know that you listen to it, and when you be listening to it, in hopes of that he gonna do his thing. Like he gonna actually represent.
It's not the same comparison. It's like me listening to Fontaine and he going to his little singing shit. And I'm like, damn, Fontaine, don't do that shit again, dude. Stop. So it's not the same, but similar. Or like listening to like Most Def, like, no, why are you singing on all your shit? Like, stop that shit. Like, I'm consistent. Like, too much singing will irritate me if you got bars and you've known for bars and I want to hear your bars. Like, if you bust out and singing like a little bit, but don't come out with a whole ballad. A whole fucking ballad.
I mean, in Fontaine's defense, like I normally jump to.
Here we go.
I mean, the nigga got foreign exchange. Foreign exchange. He gotta sing on that foreign exchange album.
You do have
now,
to.
I don't necessarily want to hear him singing with Little Brother.
Exactly.
So I get that.
If I bought foreign exchange, I'm expecting
you expecting it, but the nigga spit too though.
Or if he's singing with Eero.
Yeah, that's different. Even with Arrow, I want him to sing a little bit, but I want him to spit more.
You coming to my nigga defense already though, dog?
because dog be getting a bad rap from you niggas.
God
Man.
damn, dog. No, he don't.
Well,
He be saying too much.
And this be the main nigga that be giving him the bad rap is
Who?
that nigga right there, King Cocaine.
No, this was just stop.
Hey, remember when dog dropped the he was on Torre shit?
Who?
You know what I'm talking about? Fonte.
yeah, that did a project together.
No,
No,
they
they did that one joint, that one song, Clap Shit Up.
Okay, yeah, he spit on it.
Hey, the nigga was spitting. I remember Karan was like, he posted some shit in the group. He was like, dog, why the fuck won't Fonte just keep doing shit like this, man? I don't want to hear this nigga
What's wrong with that commentary?
Nothing wrong with that commentary. But I don't ever hear you say that about Most or any of these other rapping singing ass niggas. You always say about Fonte.
Rap though. He don't sing more than he rap.
He's starting to do.
Who? Most Def though?
Most Def don't sing more than he
Most
rap.
Def saying
He don't rap that much no more.
Anyway,
every time I hear him melodically, like when especially he don't even rap his verses no more. He sing them. The ones he used to spit, he's singing.
You lying now.
Dude,
that's like my nigga 3 Stacks. My nigga 3 Stacks. You don't want to hear that flute album. You want to hear dog spitting.
When we saw him at the House of Blues,
What you mean, dog? That shit is fire. The
flute album,
the meditation levels that I reached with that album is unprecedented.
This nigga here, dog.
One of the other topics is men versus mental health, and that in the black community, black men and mental health. So we talked about this a couple times.
We really needed one nigga here that really needs some therapy, but
right.
We're gonna revisit this next week when that nigga come back.
Yeah, do a part 2.
Right, but I'm gonna pass this off to King Cocaine so we can go into this music break.
Hey, yo, you listening to? And we'll be back.
Honey, check it out, you got me mesmerized with your black hair and your fat ass thighs. Street poetry is my everyday, but yo, I gotta stop when you drop my weight. If I was working at the club, you would not pay. Hey, yo, my man Fife Diggy, he got something to say.
I like him brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Haitian. Name is Fife Dog from the Zulu Nation. Told you in the jam that we can get down. Now let's knock the boots like the group H-Town. You got BPD all on your bedroom wall, but I'm above the rim and this is how I ball. A gritty little something on a New York street. This is how I represent over this here beat. Talking about you.
Yo, I took you out. The sex was on my mind for the whole damn route. My mind was in a frenzy in a horny state, but I couldn't drop dimes cause you couldn't relate. You couldn't relate. You couldn't relate. Stretch out your legs, let me make you fall. Drive you insane, drive you up the wall. Staring at your own piece, very strong. Stronger than pride, stronger than Teflon. Take it on the Ave and your body links. Now I run a pound of Poontang until it stinks. You could be my mama and I'll be your boy.
Original rude boy, never am I coy. You could be a shorty in my ill convoy. Not to come across as a thug or a hood. But hun, you got the goods, like Madeline Wood. By the way, my name's Malik, the 5-foot freak. They say we get together by the end of the week. She simply said no, label me a hoe. I said, how you figure? My friends tell me so. I hate when silly groupies wanna run their yap. Word to God, hun, I don't get down like that.
I'll have you weak in the knees that you can hardly speak. Or we could do like Uncle Ella swinging after my Jeep. Keep it on the down, yo, we keep it discreet. See, I'm not the type of kid to have my biz in the streets.
If my mom don't approve, then I'll just elope. Let me save the little man from inside the boat. Let me hit it from the back, girl, I won't catch a hernia. Bust off on your couch, now you got Siemens furniture.
Shy, he fight for the extra P. Stacy Beagle, PJ, and my man LG. They know the ass jack is really so on ice. The character is a man, never ever a mice. Shorty, let me tell you about my only vice. It has to do with lots of loving, and it ain't nothing nice. It ain't nothing nice. It ain't nothing nice.
New York City. You are now rocking with 50 Cent. You gotta love it.
I just wanna chill and twist the line. Bitch, until my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't want to see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, baby.
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me?
If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and sentenced to a quarter century, could I count on you to be there to support me mentally? If I went back to a hoopties from my bands, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? If I was hit and I was hurt, would you be by my side? If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? I'd get out and kill a nigga cap, chill and drive. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap cause I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends you're feeling me? In the bed, if I use my tongue, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? Now we can have a little drink, you know, a nightcap, and we can go do what you like. I know you like that.
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me?
Now would you leave me if your father found out I was thugging? Do you believe me when I tell you, you the one I'm loving? Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you my soulmate? Cause if so, girl, you're a blessing. Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you trying to figure how you got them jeans. If I was down, would you say things to make me smile? I treat you how you want to be treated, just teach me how. If I was with some other chick and someone happened to see, and when you asked me about it, I said it wasn't me, would you believe me or up and leave me? How deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? We only humans, girl, we make mistakes. To make it up, I do whatever it takes. I love you like a fat kid love cake. You know my style, I say anything to make you smile.
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Could you love me in a bed? Could you love me on a bus? I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us. Could you love me in a bed? Could you love me on a bus? I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us.
Eric B was coolin' at the Palladium, seen an old world cover girl. I said, hey lady, I'm sorry if you're in a rush. Don't let me hold you up or intervene or interrupt. But you got the look, I wanna get to know you better. I had to let her know, but yo, I didn't sweat her. Cause if you would've seen what I was saying, almost looked Korean, but European. When she spoke, her accent was self-explanatory. Even her body language told a story. Her name was Mahogany, twins' name was Ebony. I said, my name is Ra, and this is Eric B. Since the music was loud, I said, let's take a walk so we could talk and see New York. Showtime didn't start until 1 o'clock, but once I entered your mind, I wouldn't want to stop. Caress your thoughts till we was thinking the same. Calm your nerves, massage your brain. Each moment's a mineral, poetry's protein. Verses of vitamin effects like codeine. Then tell me how you feel when I reveal a pill that'll heal your pain. Cause I'm real, she must have OD'd cause she couldn't resist. She spoke slowly when she told me this. She said, over me, I'm going crazy. She rubbed me on my chest and called me Mr. Sexy. She said she want my kids and help me make my next G. Tell me I ain't finesse mahogany. So I prescribed her something to revive the surprise that she's liver and much more wiser from the light I shine when the brain cells spark constantly so she can glow in the dark. Then soon you can represent the moon as long as I keep you in tune. I'll tell you who you are and why you're here. Take it in stride cause it might take a year. It's funny how time flies when you're having fun. We got close and it was almost one. She kissed me slow, but you know how far a kiss can go. Fuck around and miss the show. So I told her to hold that thought real tight. We can finish what we left off later on tonight. Back to the scene of the crime on time. As they introduced the fiend of a rhyme, she stood in the crowd with a bird's eye view of me, thinking of later on of what she could do to me. The back of the room, I could see her eyes gloom, patient but hoping that the show was over soon. As the place was ripped in half, she made her way to the front row. So I said, let's go. I packed my mic as they screamed for an encore. The speakers were blown, plus my mic was sore. Besides, I got places to go, ladies to see. And she could tell me how crazy she was over me. We drove off, she said she liked the way that I performed and couldn't wait to get soft and warm. I said I was watching you, watching me. Looks I received made it hard to MC. I could take a hit, so I knew that she wanted my agony in her body. Showed her some sights, then I took her to the condo. She was piping hot, but I kept my calm. So she asked how come I don't smile. I said everything's fine, but I'm in a New York state of mind. As we reached the kingdom, she said bring some champagne, she'll entertain, then sing some sentimental songs real gentle. It hit the spot and you know where it went to. As we embraced, I felt her heart pumping. I knew she was in the mood for something, so I laid on my back and relaxed. It wasn't a Perignon that made her collapse over me. She was going crazy. She rubbed me on my chest and called me Mr. Sexy. She said she want my kids and help me make my next G. Tell me I ain't finesse mahogany.
No girl can freak me, I'm just too nasty. Lost on the dance floors, I attack y'all. Snuck through the back door, guess who they saw? Goldie and Ghost, black African rope. Star-studded lowlanders, plus the mural was dope. Airbrush WB, stop.
Shake your body.
And cop a couple of these.
She's a hottie.
Free and Chauncey, very upset.
For what? For what?
They're sick and tired of living in debt. Tired of roaches and tired of rest. I know they are all
One in the head, I'm fed. This is how we do 'em. Put a rough rider on my dick, bust right through 'em. Come out the shirt, insert the party rhyme. Fried Dr. Berserk, Bacardi Lime. With passionate taste to shake your Calvin Klein before the floor gets moist. Case and follow mine. Swallow 9, model dimes from Bahamas. Slim doodle makers stuffed inside pajamas.
Just take all your rhymes with a Colgate smile. Hey, baby.
Tell her, girl.
She'll love you one second, then hate you the next. Oh, ain't it crazy, baby? Yeah.
Show haters.
Tony's his name. The undefeated champion. Whoa, yeah. Now he's alone. He's just the king of his throne.
Yeah.
Always will be my friend. Ghostface Killer.
Truly yours. Truly
Ghostface.
taking it right there. And leave me no choice. She said she was a model for a year and a half, and then she took her pins out and her hair dropped down to a calf. I knew a man, he was just up north and would have got left up north, but he was the chef up north. Anyway, I'm KI double. All I do is get dough, spit flows, try to stay out of trouble. If you ready, we can move. Just lose your man or hit the dance floor. I'll show you how to do my dance, or I might let you play in the garden or sit up in that white thing and listen to the greatest of Marvin. The estate got 6 locations. Takes so long to get to the front once I miss probation. I hate to brag. I know your man really wouldn't like the Beretta, but he'd hate the mag. And yeah, here go a blank check, rock yourself out. But in the meantime, girl, knock yourself out.
Oh, you modeling, mama? Knock yourself out. Wanna let your hair down?
Go ahead.
Knock yourself out. Oh, you ready to move?
Let's go.
Knock yourself out. You wanna sit in the cool? Come on. Knock yourself out. Wanna keep on dancing? Knock yourself out. Wanna run in my mansion? Knock yourself out. Sit in VIP? Knock yourself out. You just wanna be seen. Knock yourself out. Oh, you modeling, mama? Knock yourself out. Wanna let you
Peep game.
Peep game, nigga.
Grown ass. Peep game.
Peep game, nigga.
We back. We
Word,
back.
son.
We
Word,
back
son.
on Blow Radio once again.
Blow Radio.
You can catch us every Tuesday right here on blowradio.com.
Word, son.
Tuesday nights, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central
Word, son.
Standard
Word,
Time.
son.
You can also we're gonna try this whole Spotify thing out, the Peep Game, but you can also catch us on YouTube, Peep Game 414. We don't do Instagram that much no more, and we don't tweet, and so I think we just come a point to we just are stuck in our ways and shit, and just grown ass men, just fuck it. This is what we do. This is what we do.
I ain't never really been a tweeting ass nigga anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
not really. I tried it for a second. It's work.
I actually pop on there when it's like something that's trending and I want to check out.
Before Elon Musk took it over, it was like worthy of like being a viable news source. You can find like it was like reading a newspaper sometimes if we're getting up to date news. No, I don't know what to believe on no social media platform nowhere ever. Everything is a lie. And
Y'all
shit.
didn't watch that documentary on Black Twitter?
No, I didn't watch it yet.
Oh yeah, y'all need to check that out.
It looked kind of funny.
Oh, I can see it being funny for sure.
Yeah, I forgot that it was out until you just told me.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. It's like 4 episodes.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that being funny. So I'll check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some of the stuff you remember, you be like, I remember when that shit was happening.
I mean, Black
We was
Twitter
speaking
is a real thing. I mean, we ain't gonna act like it
Yeah.
ain't something that's real. It's a real thing out here.
It was a real movement behind it. You can find some Black Twitter would really inform you on some shit.
And they
Whether it
would-
was something good happening or something bad happening,
They
you
would
would be
cancel
informed.
too in a minute, in a heartbeat.
Word.
And
Yeah.
rib you to oblivion.
Yeah, it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm past
You know,
that.
the whites are mad about that.
And we really call them the whites.
Yeah, the whites.
There goes any sponsorship opportunities.
Damn, we
You
don't.
gotta
Hey, we
gotta
don't
get sponsored
give
by
a-
the blacks.
Hey, dog, we don't give a damn. We don't give a fuck.
Dog,
Hey,
dog,
around this
we
motherfucker,
gonna
dog.
be like Peep Gang, sponsored by Lee and Sons Trailers.
Hey,
James,
yes, y'all
brought to you
good.
by-
That's
by
a good
Speed
sponsor.
Queen and JJ Spish. Dawg said Lee and Sons Trailers.
Brought to you by Paul's Gift Shop.
Pit Game. Brought to you by Reynolds Pasties.
Hey, these ain't. I ain't hear the bad sponsor yet.
We having no white sponsors. None.
No, you get one call. That's all. He'll sponsor you.
No, we literally ain't got we ain't getting no white sponsors, dog. It's over for us.
It's over, man.
Dog was like, the whites. The whites, what the whites say out there. Like, yeah, we might have just
It's over.
we can forget about Pepsi. we can forget about Coca-Cola, Pepsi,
It's Coca-Cola.
Nike, Yeah, we can forget about all that.
They were bringing up old Peep game episodes like they be doing Twitter for the white people. Like, oh, he said nigger with an ER.
Peep game brought to you by St. Ives Crooked Eye and Coke 45 malt liquor.
Get sponsored by OC White and them.
You know what I'm saying? Brought to you by the Cobra Club off North Avenue.
That shit closed.
Like thank today's sponsors, Catfish Lounge.
Not sure if the appreciation level of the mix is at a high enough level, but I'm gonna allow King Cocaine to let y'all know what y'all listened to during he was over here sweating and shit, putting shit together.
Hey man, for one, I'm like playing like handicap, like mixing blind and shit. like can't hear nothing, can't pre-cue nothing, just like fuck it, just going for it and shit. But nah, man, we played Electric Relaxation. Went into 21 Questions, my bad, by 50 Cent. Went to Mahogany by Rakim. Went to Searches Le Ghost by Ghostface Killer and Can Beats. Favorite Wu MC, Golden Arms. You know what I'm saying? You Got.
I don't mind, dude.
Hey, the way they used to hate on You Got, I think me and S Dot used to stick up for dude. Am I correct with this, S Dot?
Yeah, I still wouldn't buy his solo
album.
But
Right,
Cass acting like he couldn't spit, and I was
It was like he was trash. I
said, go back and listen to the second Wu album. He all over that joint spit.
Y'all gotta listen.
The second Wu album and on Raekwon shit.
I'm like, listen, man, dog was rhyming.
Was he on Guillotine Swords?
Guillotine Swords. Yeah, he is.
He went.
I think he closed, don't he?
He closed.
No, he don't close on Guillotine Swords.
Maybe he starts Guillotine Swords.
He don't rap on Incarcerated Scarface
either. On Knuckleheads.
Yeah, he on Knuckleheads. He on Knuckleheads.
He snap on Knuckleheads.
But listen, man, dog could rap. And I remember, everybody used to be like, whack his members is between him and Master Killer. I'm like, yo, listen, it's Master Killer by far. He should have never really been in the group.
Yeah.
If you
but the thing with Master Killer, the thing with him is that he slow everything down. So if you got a fast Wu joint and then all of a sudden dog come on, it's like he sound like he out of place.
He should have never been in the group. That's just my opinion, though. That's my opinion, dog.
You can't talk about Marvin Gaye nephew like that.
Man, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about who that nigga related to.
Then we get sponsored by the gays. Pause.
And then we went to Knock Yourself Out by Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? Word, son.
That's an underrated Jadakiss song.
Oh yeah. I joined back.
Is that the one that he bust out when it was like, they ain't got no song for the bitches?
They bust out a whole bunch of jokes.
Oh, he's like, what? Who said it?
No, they play Ride or Die Chick.
Oh yeah, Ride or Die shit is my shit.
Hey, but real quick, man, I was trying to, actually like put us together like some real mixing. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll bring some more headphones so we can really.
You need,
because I can't.
Well, I mean, Fresh need to borrow a pair anyway.
Yeah, I know. I can't listen to the return and actually really mix, but trying to, up the standards for the show. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we
appreciate I see you trying to do a little mix on the threes and fours.
Word, son.
Yeah. Tone from TDR Network was in here saying, "Oh man, it's crazy watching y'all do it live. Like we do a real radio show. I don't know why people be thinking we be in here just bullshitting. We ain't got no podcast, nigga. It's a radio show, nigga. Like we've been doing this for years. This is what we do."
He's like, "Man, y'all really mixed?" Like, yeah, nigga, we up in this motherfucker.
Like, I'm like, oh, that's just Cole doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? So used to it, whatever. That nigga fucked up. You ain't hear that shit,
right?
But I don't know if we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about the trolling shit because that's
Hey,
let's talk about both topics, but hop on the trolling real quick.
Hey, look, hey, to start this off, listen, man. When we first got on social media, I've been on social media now.
You remember when you start? You remember when you hopped on?
Well, yeah, I do, but I was on early social media. So I don't know what early social media for y'all is. but like Black Planet, MySpace, I was on them shit.
I was on Black Planet, never MySpace.
Okay, so I was on them at that time. I was really, really super active producing and doing music. So you kind of like had to have MySpace. I mean, like, so when I was on MySpace, all of the people like that was on OK Player, like Questlove and all them, Fonte, all of them, they were on MySpace. Like that was like you had to be on MySpace if you was like into like real hip hop or underground rap. You had to be on MySpace. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So I was on there. So I think back to like those Black Planet days, MySpace days, and then early Facebook days. I got on Facebook in like 2009.
Same year I got on.
So I think about all of those early days. Trolling was not even, it hadn't even been birthed yet, in my opinion. People didn't jump online with a sole agenda to antagonize people for engagement. If you understand what I'm saying, like just
I understand exactly what you're saying.
Wild shit, or just doing some shit to be contrary to like get engagement and get clicks and likes.
Yeah,
it wasn't a thing. So I was so used to like my social media experience just being really organic and real. I'm gonna tell you, man, ever since trolling became the thing, my footprint online is, man, my shit is small as fuck, dog. I hardly talk to anybody. Cause I just gracefully bowed out, like, yo, I'm not finna entertain these niggas.
And just for those people who are,
you know,
if you don't understand what, because we speak in the language as if everybody understands what trolling is. Trolling is basically kind of just being online on social media and purposely like stirring up chaos and
just looking to antagonize people, looking to get people mad or trying to like, you know, bait people into like stupid debates,
exploiting the topic to try to get a banter back and forth into the interaction,
like saying shit you don't even really believe,
exactly,
but just doing it like fuck it because I know somebody finna say something. You are all that bullshit,
purposely provoking emotions.
Like for instance, I know for a fact he'll probably never say it. I mean, he probably never hear what we got to say about it. But I know that for a fact, Gilly the Kid was trolling with his take on the beef. I know he was trolling.
Yeah.
There's no way if he is actually the legit rapper that we take him to used to be, maybe he ain't no more, that he really felt like how he was putting out there. You know what I'm saying?
When he was saying that Drake.
He was trying to get an interview. That was the whole.
And he was just trying to get the engagement. You know what I'm saying? So I don't respect that, but there's trolling at levels. You know, when you're a celebrity like that and you jump online and you say some shit, you know your engagement gonna go crazy because you already got the followers. And then
they speak about this on this Black Twitter documentary. They talk about this.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they don't necessarily go delve deep into trolling, but they say how when it was at its peak on Twitter, it was like you talking to celebrities or people you would never have a conversation with in real time. So if you get that response, some people would just say shit just to get that response.
Right.
That's what these niggas do on Facebook.
I think what happened was, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is my interpretation. When you started to get like on Instagram and Twitter and were able to interact and engage with like famous people, and there are people who are purposely like baiting the famous person to say some outlandish shit so the famous person would respond.
What's funny is the first time that fans were able to really truly engage with people, famous people, was Twitter. And you could actually engage and you would actually get a real back and forth with them. And you know, it was cool. And then when Instagram came out, that was another thing. But now if you notice, most celebrities don't engage with fans at all anymore because everybody has become conditioned to understand that you have to ignore them now.
Solid quality.
Yeah,
it's too much, you know what I'm saying?
It's too much because some people just go on there just to troll that specific celebrity.
Exactly.
So you might drop a dope album, or no, say you might a dope song, and it's like everybody's like, yo, so and so came back, they spitting. You gonna have that group of people that are like, oh, that nigga still lost the battle to so and so.
Right.
Like, no, that was 15 years ago, fam. You still talking about that shit? Or they're like, oh, he don't take care of his daughter. Oh, or he slept with so and so. It's like, dog, we talking about this nigga single right now. You
Hey, they be
talking about
like,
personal shit.
hey, they be in Chris Brown comments like, man, you hear that beat on his one song? They be like, did you see him beat on Rihanna? Like, it be like,
Every
what the
time,
fuck,
dog.
man? Like,
That's
exactly how they be, dog.
It sounds like a joke, but that's what me.
That's exactly the wording
That's how
they
they-
using, man.
That's how they be.
And what actually makes me mad, because I fall victim to the troll. I'll be looking at the shit. It'd be like 200 likes. that bullshit. Like somebody saw that bullshit and was like, oh yeah.
Every time, fam, you can't get away from this shit, dog.
Chris Brown can't get away from fighting Rihanna.
Right.
He can't get away from that.
That Rihanna
Nah.
was like, I deserved it.
He was
I hit him with a
17.
brick, and
He was 17.
He responded.
Well, I think he was 17 years
17,
old.
18, something like that.
It's like, damn, dog. Like, they not gonna let him live that down. Like, they
It's
act like
like-
he just did it yesterday.
And he be clapping back at a lot of them mugs. I'm saying, I don't even be mad at him.
But you know,
you gotta ignore them
just
motherfuckers.
crazy.
Though,
Hey,
man. But
it was
you gotta get difficult. Just like my nigga Mike Vick, and he can save the president life right now. And they're like, oh, but what about when he had that dog ring though? I'm
Man,
saying,
listen.
all them dog like,
they
man, this
they
man just
on Mike Vick ass if he just posts, "Hello, Happy Mother's Day."
right.
Well,
yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to those dogs that you killed. Like, it's like they just. I be like, what
You
the
can't
hell?
do
is
nothing
wrong
about
with
it, fam.
you?
Like,
You call your mom
damn,
a bitch like
man.
those dogs.
God, it's like,
That's how wild it is, fam.
yeah, man. They don't forget nothing. But to that point, you know, there's like the professional trollers that like be trying to troll celebrities and get engagement, and then there's your localized everyday troll motherfuckers that's out here too. And I ignore all them motherfuckers.
Okay,
I see somebody say some bullshit, and I be like, "Fuck, dude!" I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
I posted about Michael Jordan's The Concords and how Michael Jordan debuted the Concorde.
Here we go.
And I was like, ain't nobody had no shoe debut like Michael Jordan. Ain't nobody in history had a shoe debut and changed the culture of tennis shoes to this point from 1985, 86 to now, dropping shoes and changed the whole culture of tennis shoes.
And niggas was like,
Chuck Taylor.
And it was just so crazy. Like, come on, fam, just relax, man. Like, if you don't like Jordan, that's cool. But my guy, and this is an undeniable fact. Shoe deals are a big deal right now because of Michael Jordan. I don't know if there's any debate. Because check it out.
No, there is.
Listen, Bird and Magic had shoe deals before Jordan. They were very prominent.
They was the same shoe, just different colors.
They were doing the commercials together. And listen, that engagement was dope. And I'm gonna tell you, when I seen them commercials, it made me want them Converse.
Yeah.
All day.
The weapons.
I wanted the weapons, right? But I'm gonna try to tell you, when Michael Jordan debuted his shoe, there is simply nothing else that compares to that shit.
And low key, Larry Bird's weapon was cold.
Listen, dog.
His was colder than Magic.
Here's the crazy
get him.
shit. Jordan 1 is right now, today, still one of the most popular selling shoe in 2024.
Dude, my daughter
came out what, 84?
My daughter.
Do you understand?
My daughter
dog?
wants them. She's 17. She wasn't even born when the motherfuckers came out.
Dot.
That's the point right there.
Think about when this shit came out, fam. It is still a highly sought after shoe.
You know what this is? You know what this is kind of like? The motherfucking African kid growing up right now singing Michael Jackson songs.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
Exactly.
No, nobody. You can put whoever next to Mike, but it's Mike by a mile, man.
As far as the shoe game goes, it's not even comparable.
Having an appreciation for something that you don't even know why you got appreciation for. Like, there's no reason why
that's what I'm saying.
And
like, until niggas start faking at your concerts and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up.
Hey,
this shit ain't happening.
The ones they not comfortable. They not the flyest shoe out of all of them. But
no, I think the ones are comfortable. You can't hoop in them. You definitely shouldn't hoop in them.
That's what I mean. Like, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not hooping shoes.
Yeah, right now they not. Yeah. You know, they not hooping shoes.
I mean, back when
well,
they came out,
actually now probably would be more comfortable than back then.
Yeah,
because back then, you know, the technology wasn't the same. You know what I mean?
When you walk in some ones, you feel, you can feel that ground, like, yo.
But you do remember
these
the year
ones.
when Chuck Taylor like debuted his first shoe, how hot it was in the streets. You know?
Hey, listen. First of all,
exactly.
I'm gonna just let's be real. Who the fuck is Chuck Taylor?
I don't know. I think we all think we know, but it ain't.
Who's Chuck Taylor, my nigga?
I think we have a person
The
in our
game.
No, who's Chuck Taylor? Who is the person Chuck Taylor?
I seen a reel about this shit years ago.
Now,
And I
hold
was
on.
like,
Now we know who wore Chuck Taylors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know Warren, but
Well,
you don't know
who
who the fuck
was Chuck Taylor?
I think that's
was he even an athlete?
Because people think the person who wore him is Chuck Taylor, and it ain't.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the Puma joints. What was the Puma joints that came out? The Clyde.
The Clydes.
You know what I'm saying? We know who wore those. You get what I'm saying? But like, listen, dog. I can't believe that somebody tried to debate this with you. But we know why that person tried to debate that with you. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm surprised. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. I was just shaking my head at it.
Nah, I know.
And
but,
the funny thing, I hear your voice like, dog, don't engage, dog. Don't
dog,
engage.
why are you engaging?
You always fall for it, dog.
Like, nigga, my fingers be like,
I can't engage these people, dog. Like I had to look at the shit and be like, you know what? I'm good, dog.
Or the Lauryn Hill hip hop album.
God, dog. Listen, dog. What app? So then niggas started trying to bring out contrary examples like, what about Mos Def? I'm like, hold on, dog.
No, what about Mary J. Blige? Motherfucker, Mary J. Blige is an R&B singer.
But they call her the hip hop queen of soul.
Because she's the queen of hip hop soul. Hip hop soul, nigga.
Not hip hop bars. Not rapping.
She rapped on there, so should that count? No.
Like, look, you know what? You know what I would give Lauryn Hill? I would say that Lauryn Hill album is hip hop soul.
I would give it that.
They want to make Lauryn Hill be the best female rapper so bad. And I'm like, look, man.
She reneged.
She forfeited, man.
Right, exactly.
Hey, at some point, she was the coldest female rapper.
She was.
And you know what? She was the coldest MC up to the first song of that fucking album. Like, she was the coldest female MC. That first song solidified her. Oh, and she the coldest MC. The rest of that fucking song was singing. The whole album.
Damn near the whole album was singing after that. How we gonna make that?
And the singing was good. She had some like the joint with her and D'Angelo, but she ain't spitting.
But then they flipped it, and all of a sudden they trolling dog about that. They be on dog. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You got a page that attract a lot of them people that be on your head, fam.
I got the troll magnet. I'm a troll magnet.
Yeah. And you want to know why? Because you engage.
You're right.
Yeah. This is facts.
They know that they're gonna get the feedback from you. I should
be like middle of the party killer and close the comments.
Dog. Hey, listen, dog. You know, y'all know it's rare for me to post like straight online. You know, I'll say something directly to y'all.
Yeah.
Or in a group.
I understand.
And that's why.
I understand.
Because I'm like, man, I don't need all this shit. Like, I don't need people faking conversations with me. Like, why you on here looking to argue, my nigga? Like, what is wrong with you?
Looked at the poster, was like, I'm gonna disagree.
Like, no, I'm feeling contrary today. Looking ass niggas.
So like, it's plenty of posts on the book that I see that I don't agree with, and I don't got the time to go back and forth to niggas. I'm like, hey, y'all, you got it.
But between my niggas right now, what create like once you start going over a certain percentage of singing, ain't the album just an R&B
Listen,
album?
dog, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If I'm gonna say your album is hip hop, I need it to be more than 50%. I need more than 50% rapping. Yeah. Like I need like 70% rapping.
At least.
I can't have you going and doing 80% singing and got a couple bangers where you rhyming, and I'm gonna be like, this is hip hop. My nigga, this ain't hip hop. Nigga, this is Bryson Tiller, my nigga. Like, that's what this is. Like, Bryson Tiller raps sometimes. Y'all know who Bryson Tiller is, right?
Yeah.
Dog raps sometimes. This is Chris Brown. Chris Brown raps sometimes.
He ain't got no hip hop album.
You get what I'm saying?
Chris Brown don't have
Chris Brown can rap though.
Hold on. Look at me as him rapping. He's rapping on Look at Me.
Yeah.
Look at Me now. You know what I'm saying? Dog. What we gonna say? Oh, that's a hip hop album. No, you know the niggas singing.
Beyonce rapped on her album.
Right. And we never.
No, that's like the people said that it's not a country album because she said it's not a country album. Nigga's a country. It's a country
Listen,
album,
man.
It's 80% country, nigga. Like it's
the
country
trolling.
album.
Hey, look, the trolling be just mad crazy, man. And then, you know, them is just a couple examples, but then, you know, the relationship post trolling and I mean, the shit just got levels to it, dog.
The bear and the man conversation.
Yeah, just
I didn't engage.
Man, I ain't. Man, I be skipping. Listen, I'll be skipping so much shit, dog. You would be like, damn, this nigga don't
mostly
talk to
anything that's men versus women. I tend to skip.
I don't even engage in that shit.
Especially as a man, whatever you gonna say is 9 times out of 10 gonna be looked at as wrong anyway. So I'm like, I'm not gonna even.
You know,
you got it.
I'll engage people in game, like in our group. Because you know, I know those people in that sense, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But in general, nah, I'm good. I'll chill on most of that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And I'm shout out to D Page. She introduced me to the Godfather quotes. If y'all don't know, The Godfather is like my favorite movie of all time. I will watch that shit back to back. I've probably seen it I had to have seen both of them 100 times. I've seen 3,
both of them.
Godfather 1 and 2.
Well, y'all don't even count 3, huh?
Hey, you want?
I know 3. I know 3 was trash.
I mean, 3 was. I gotta look at it again from another perspective.
Hey, you want to hear some shit?
What's up?
I never watched The Godfather.
Dog. I think
racist.
I think you'd appreciate it, dude. I think you.
I've never sat down. Listen, first, I mean, no, I'm not racist. The white.
How you 20%? How you 20% Italian? And you never watched the Godfather.
Hold on.
You Italian?
Hey, he said I'm racist when we started off like, but the whites though. The whites.
Hey, black folks can't be racist.
The nigga said but he called me racist.
This segment is brought to you by Gals Food.
Nigga said you never brought to you by low drugs.
Yeah, you never watched you watch Scarface, right?
Yeah, I see Scarface.
So you watch Scarface, but not The Godfather. Hey, this broadcast is brought to you by Mr. P's Tires.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This show is brought to you by Love's Liquor. Right. They've been closed 20 years, but just go stand up there. Somebody will bring you a brew. Look at that.
It's Iranians in there. It's still called Love's.
They bought the name.
No, but you gotta do. I think you'd appreciate it. You'd appreciate it.
It's a couple things like that. Like you know, I've seen Scarface. Like I've seen The Godfather, but I have not sat down and watched the joint. If you understand what I'm saying.
I get offended. I don't get offended, but I'm like, you haven't watched Godfather the way you should watch it if you're comparing it with Scarface and all the other like Goodfellas.
I don't even have a comparison for those, you know. But like, I haven't sat down and watched.
Yeah, I asked about Scarface only because Al Pacino was in it. That's
right.
why I was wondering why he hadn't watched it.
He's playing the same character. No.
Hey, yo,
he playing 2 totally different characters.
Even The Sopranos, you know, stuff like that. And one of the reasons why I didn't see The Sopranos is because if I come into something late, like it got seasons on it,
okay,
it'd be the struggle then, because I'm like, damn, I gotta go back and get this caught up. And
Sopranos only got 6 seasons. I mean,
I know, but you understand what I'm saying. It's just
I understand.
Like if it's going,
that's almost like with Twitter, with the Black Twitter. Like if you was missing the live tweets,
right?
You can catch the recap the next day, but it don't got the same essence. Like
it ain't gonna have the same nostalgia, you know.
Yeah.
And then I've been on record and I've said, yo, I ain't watched all of The Wire either, dog.
Oh, that's painful to hear.
Listen, dog, but hold on, listen. Niggas told me, they was like, yo, well, man, you gotta watch it, but you gotta make it through like that, like
second season
2 and 3 or whatever it was. You know,
no, season 2 is the least popular season.
Yeah, it was.
That's because they gave you every aspect of the game.
I know. Yeah, I know. So you know, I tried to sit down and start watching it, but again, man, it's a lot of boob tube, fam. Like it's a lot of TV watching. Like,
yeah,
I'll be honest. Nowadays,
you don't watch live TV.
I'm good with like I'll get a couple hours of TV a week probably. So that means I'm probably gonna hit maybe a couple of shows catch that little hour show. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I just don't watch a whole lot of TV. So this is literally really would have to be a binge, type
Yeah,
situation.
you'd
for me
have to
catch
binge
up on
watch
this
some
joint.
shit.
So when you have a show like that and you actually are watching it, like you wouldn't fit in the category of like a Wire fan or a Sopranos fan. So if you're in one of these groups and these people are talking in depth about this episode,
Right.
you just be kind of I'm just
Be
watching.
lost.
Right. So I'm in this
Right.
group and everybody in there, like we know quotes, we know like what the quote
Mhm.
pertaining to, the history behind it, how to compare it from the movie to the book. Like it's like it's like an in-depth. And you got people trolling in there. Like, dude, this is like this is like we having a good time.
It's out of control, man. It's a
No,
pandemic.
we having a good time. Like, what, did you even watch the movie? Like, nigga, like,
Hey, was that a Dwight?
Oh yeah, it's probably when I'm positive it was the white.
This segment brought to you by Red Snapper.
Oh, they like, hey, I got these two moolies over here telling me, Clemenza should have did this,
Right.
Rita Cannoli. Like, hey, forget about it.
I'm like, dude,
Peak Game brought to you by QF&H Soul Food Buffet. Come on down Sunday for $5.99. Looking at
hey, I remember eating in there one day. The counter was full, everything. Nigga roach crawled across the counter. And nigga was like,
and just kept eating your
keep on
food.
eating, man. Keep on eating. That's I've been out nigga at that point. Like, really, dog? That's I'm trying to be, trying to save face and act like I didn't see it and shit. Like, all right, hurry up and get the fuck out of here.
Hey man,
I was like,
hey, you know that Charlie's that's on South 27?
yeah.
I believe they black owned. When they first opened, I had stopped in there and I'm like, oh man, grab some food and shit. I ordered some food, not sitting down waiting. Man, I just seen a big ass rat like run from behind where they was cooking and run down the hall and run into the bathroom door. I was just like, oh hell no. Like just
A rat or a mouse?
It was a rat, my nigga. You know, if I say rat, my nigga,
I know people
It was
interchange
big.
it.
you know, if I say rat, it was
a
big.
rat.
And I was like, I went right out there and said, hey,
Like,
man,
was that a
I
possum?
said, I'm good, man. It was like, I said, I ain't changed my mind, man. I'm good. I'm good.
I pulled up to a restaurant and had the pest control in the parking lot. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go to the other
Hey,
way.
I know that was Popeyes, wasn't it?
No, that was a Chinese restaurant over on King Drive.
Oh, that one,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, I was like, I'm good.
Have you ever been at the restaurant where you sitting there eating and they changing the letter grade down a
No,
letter grade? Nigga.
What?
It was like you be sitting there eating your little sub or something, like
You eating your
you
little
look up,
ace?
you like, and he like, hey, it went from A to C. You like, nah, dog. It's time to go, fam.
This
It's
shit might
time
have
to roll
Are
out.
you
your
serious,
shit might
dog?
have antennae.
Yes. It's like, yeah, dog. Let's get on.
Might have
Let's get on
antennae
up
in
out of
it.
here, man.
Dog.
They discovered some shit while
Hey,
you there.
hey, dog brought the restaurant down and shit. This nigga, as a customer, brought the restaurant down, dog.
Well, if I looked out there, I was like, oh, that nigga there.
This nigga lowered the
A
property
to
value.
C, nigga. A to C.
They was like,
Nigga done brought the value down.
They was like, wait, he eat here?
The white inspector. That's the one who called us.
He was like,
Called us
oh,
the
nah.
white. I was listening to Peep Game. He said the whites.
He was like, nah.
And then
We
they
average. We was above. We was doing excellent. Now we average.
Hey, then they said,
Nah, I'm
then
outta
they
here.
said the show was brought to us by Pill and Puff.
Gimbals. This shit brought to you by Gimbals, nigga.
Brought to you by Leon's Custard.
You're right.
Leon Custer, that all this is white kids.
Oh man, this nigga, what is he doing today? Like I don't. What is he trying-
Kids black on now.
Hey, look,
It was a brother that brought it before I left.
look, man. Like what is he trying? He really trying to get us? We just got back.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
peeping game.
We just got back, dog.
We got to be knocking on Perkins.
This nigga going rogue.
You sponsor us, Perkins, Mr. Perkins restaurant.
Hey, we're gonna have to become Jehovah's Witness so they accept us as who we
You
are.
know what I'm saying?
This nigga. Have you heard the good news? Look at that ass nigga.
You'll be out there pandering and shit.
We're gonna have to go outside and serve. Like how in touch are you with the Lord?
We like, hey, West Side. Let me get 2 weeds.
Dog said 2 weeds. Nah, man. But nah, man, trolling for real. Dog, it's really turned down
That's your man's.
my social media.
That's your man's.
It's turned down my social media engagement considerably.
I know that I've been online and I've been like reneging on my hidden disclaimer I'm getting off of.
I told you need to chill, dog. Like you remember he was spiraling a couple of months ago. Nigga jumped in the group chat. Man, I'm out of this motherfucker, man. I'm getting offline for a minute. I'm like, man, who
niggas right back on it the next day, dog. Like, I'm back, nigga.
Hey, the nigga said I'm out of here, whatever. And then I seen him posting some shit like fresh the next day and shit. This shit cold. I'm like, dog, get this nigga out of here.
You know what?
It wasn't even 6 hours.
Right.
But I'm just gonna actually say it right here and just come to like it's an addiction. Like it literally is like a what the fuck am I like the question I had when I said it, I was like, why are we even on here? Like what is our purpose right now?
Right.
Like I'm on here, like what am I doing here?
Listen, dog, I actually hop online for when I actually got something that I want to really speak on. Other than that, man, I kind of chill, dog. Like, I mean, if I'm being 100 with you, I'm
just look at your Facebook memories. Look at your Facebook memories and see how you was posting 10 years ago to how you post now.
I know the volume. Listen, dog, I can go months without posting something. I think y'all. Well, I know y'all noticed that. I talk to y'all. Yeah. Y'all are here from me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be like, hey, yo, fam, like check this out. I send some shit to y'all and discuss it with y'all. But like actually on my page, engaging with others, nah, I keep that shit at a minimum, dog. Because the problem is the wrong people pop out.
Every time, man. Every time.
It's the people that I ain't trying to really engage with, and they pop out saying some bullshit, and I'll be like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
remember back in like 2015, I made a post where I was like, man, that's it. I'm done talking you niggas about hip hop, dog. Because man, fuck y'all. Y'all was like, what's wrong with this nigga, dog? Are you okay, dog? And ever since then, I don't engage with no niggas. If it ain't in the group, I don't talk to nobody about hip hop shit. Like, man, like what y'all like, man. I'm sick of these niggas, dog. Every time I turn around,
we got niggas out here. We got niggas out here, like wholeheartedly saying they better than Kendrick Lamar.
Man, when you brought that back up, dog, I almost passed the fuck out. Look, I was like, nah,
hey,
don't bring fam out of retirement, man.
And then standing on it, and then we go and listen to their shit and be like, my nigga, you ain't better than Lamar from Sanford and Son, or from the Jeffersons, my nigga.
like, ever since that shit first happened, he only seemed to take it personally with me, and I was like, fam, I literally was asking because remember every time you ask him a question, he'd be like, I ain't a rapper, but I make jams, or
hey dog,
tell me I'm the hottest.
Hey, hold on, because we ain't gonna buzz the person out. But
I know you're talking about.
No, but listen, this shit was hilarious. Dog was like, look, man, I just make gems, and you know, people told me I was the hottest in the city. This nigga S Dot was like, who told you this though? like, who are these people, fam?
Hey, it seemed, and that right there seemed like it was trolling. No. But I literally want to know who said this because I was like, hey, he might have some shit.
No, who told him?
Who told you this?
like you know what I'm saying?
The trolling is so out of control. He thought I was trolling him, and I was like, fam, I just want to hear you spit because you might be cold or you might be horrible, but I don't know because I never even knew you rapped. So I'm like, don't say, let me hear something.
Hey, if we being real though, he wasn't cold.
No. No.
This is brought to you by the good folks over at
Tasty Twist
Mortuary.
Hey, this segment of the show is brought to you by Diamond Gems. Come and get you a car and a furniture deal. Looking at
shit. So I have to actually do a better job of adhering to my. I don't want to engage in the conversation.
Bro, you gotta just chill out, dog.
I mean, I do.
Cause I be knowing when you really be pissed off, and you was pissed off, and I'm like, dog, you gotta chill, my nigga. Like, stop.
You gotta relax. You gotta relax, man.
stop talking to these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck these people, dog. Like, shit.
Dog, when you post a certain thing
out of people,
when it's certain things you post about, you already know who gonna comment.
You know
about
who
what
popping
you
out.
said.
You know who popping out.
I'll be surprised sometimes when some people pop out. I'm like, what? Why would this even be debatable? Like, why is this even? Like, I would like to engage in the I want to engage in the conversation. Engaging in the conversation and hopping on and trolling is two different things.
You would post something like, "Man, Jesus is the greatest." And they're about, "Oh, he can't fuck up my nigga Moses though." You be like, "Damn, fam, I was just giving Jesus some praise." But nigga, can't fuck up Moses. Did he have them two tap? Like,
did he part the Red Sea though?
Like, bro,
did he do it though?
I'm just saying how I feel. Like, you feel how you feel, but I mean, y'all got it.
There's something, and we go into the whole therapy thing. Like, I could probably do we need to go?
Yeah, let's hit a break first.
Yeah, let's go to a break because actually it leads into that because I think social media actually plays a role in.
It's your therapy, my nigga.
It is, but it's fucking up my therapy.
It's your therapy, my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Just point out the bounce. Show me the bounce. Yeah. Just point out the bounce. Yeah. Timbo King. Yeah. Young Ho King. Yeah. Just point out the bounce. Yes. Just point out the bounce, nigga. Yeah. Listen, rumor has it the Blueprint Classic couldn't even be stopped by Ben Laden. So September 11th marks the era forever of the revolutionary J. Guevara. Now it's a whole museum of whole MCs. Everybody duping the flow. You see them, everybody looping them so. It's like they're trying to make the Blueprint 2 before whole. Shout out to Just Bleezy and Kanye Z. See how we adjusted the game so easy. Chicks belly dancing, glancing every chance they get. Like, oh shit, he's so handsome. Still in demand in the longest run standing. Kidnap rap, 7 years, no ransom. Can't one nigga get it back, no rap. Young hoes going to Canton. I'm on out the bounce. I show you how to get this going. Large amounts to it's hard to count the bounce. I turn an 8 to an ounce, to a whole key to the ROC out the bounce. Timbo King, nigga. Yeah. Point out the bounce, yeah. Young Ho the King, nigga. For those that think whole fingers bling bling and even haven't heard the album or they don't know English, they only know what the single is and single that out to be the meaning of what he's about. And being I'm about my business, not mingling much, running my mouth, that shit kept lingering. But no dummy, that's the shit I'm sprinkling the album with to keep the registers ringing. In real life, I'm much more distinguished. I'm like a bloke from London, England. Cheer, you jingling, baby. See, I go right back and I bring them in, baby. Business mind of a Ross parole, but never lost my soul. Crossed the line, I bought Pop across the road. Let her walk through the hood, where they up to no good, slinging them O's like a real OG should. Oh, he's good. No, he would never sell out. He sold out the bounce. I show you how to get this going. Large amounts to it's hard to count the bounce. I turn an 8 to an ounce, to a whole key to the ROC out the bounce. Timbo King, nigga. Yeah. Point out the bounce, yeah. Young Ho the King, nigga.
Magazines call me a rock star. Girls call me rock star. Billboard pop star. Neighborhood rock star. Chi-town go getting pimps. We mobsters. Gingerbread man even said you're a monster. Yeah, that's how I feel. To be down, you must appeal to the crew. We're rated R. OC, OG, Bobby Johnson's son. Ask me, Ray, is that your car? I seen MTV, I know who you are. You did take over. Do you got beef with Nas? I did take over the game. Brought back the soul. Got tracks to go. Got plaques to go. Platinum to go. Yeah, that's the flow. All I know, I got to blow. When I don't play balls, I'm from Chicago.
To show you how to get this going. Large amounts to it's hard to count the bounce. I turn an 8 to an ounce, to a whole key to the ROC out the bounce. Timbo King, nigga. Point out the bounce, yeah. Young Ho the King, nigga. Point out the bounce.
Oh.
Come on. Sicker than your average. Pop a twist cabbage on instinct. There's no stink, big gators. My Detroit players. Kim's for my hooligans. The Brooklyn, that's their right. If they head right, Biggie there, air night. Papa been smooth since days of under rule. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, loop. Do something to us. Talk good to us. Girls want to do us. Wanna do us. Screw us. What? Yeah, power and pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch. Stick and clutch. Yeah, I squeeze free at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Take that. Easily. Recently, frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace, keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace, with my peace. Packing, asking who want it, they got it, on it. That Brooklyn bull is sweet on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
I put Florida NY onto DKNY. Miami, DC, prefer Versace. All Philly, know it's Moschino. Every cutie with the booty, boy, the coochie. Now who's the real dookie? Meaning who's really the Rod, Frank White push 6 on the Lexus LX 4.5. Bulletproof glass tips if I want some more. Gon' blast squeeze first. Ask questions last. That's how most of these so-called gangsters pass. Rapping about blunts and bras, menage a trois, sex and expensive cars, and still leave you on the pavement. Condo paid for, no car payment. At my arraignment, no for the plaintiff. The daughter's tied up in the Brooklyn basement. Face it, not guilty. That's how I stay true. Richer than rich, so you just come and get. Come on.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
I can fill you with real millionaires. That's cargo, my cargo, 160, swiftly. Wreck it by your new one. Your crew run, your crew run. I know you sick of this lame bread with flows, girls stay heat, sweet like licorice. So get with this, it's easy. Girlfriend, here's a bitch. Call me round 10, come through, have sex on rough, that's Persian. Come up to your job, hit you while you're working, for certain. I'm a freaking, not speaking, leave that leaking like rapper demo. Tell them, take their clothes off slowly. Kill them with the force like Ovid, it's black like Kobe, watch me roam like Roman. Lucky they don't own me, where to say, show me, homie.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just
As another manic depression. 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 Adolescent stares at death. Now what's left when there ain't no God and a whole lot of pride? It might be a homicide, so let the drama slide. We don't want no problems, big. Get your name in the obituary column, shit. Cause life is too short and it just gets shorter. I wish I had a quarter for all my people they slaughter. Last year alone in the dead zone. Walk straight, but don't walk late. Cause I'm coming with a hate only made from what it made me. Cause nobody ever played me. Now it's only getting worse. Buckshot and ace in the land of the waste. Kicking you in your face.
We be doing it up Brooklyn style. What does it take to get you out? My mentality is getting iller, killer. Instinct is trying to infiltrate, but wait. I know you want to enter, but I can't let you in. My mind stays the maddest. I'm gone with the wind. Because it is survival of the fittest. When the shit hits the fan, I got my shank in my hand. Black man with the permanent tan. I come from the villain, never ran.
Damn, I'm feeling another part of reality. Hit me when I represent the FAP. Straight from the bill till then play the building. I mean literally when I say I make a killing. For my cipher, see I'm feeling the buster pipe. Original heads represent the Brooklyn all night. Do or die, I'm saying it's you and I. bring your click so we can get stoned like family sly. Used to see I in the bush, Mighty Maxine rocking the rock, giving the push. We did it like that, and now we do it like this. We did it like that, and now we do it like this. Go inside your mind and find a time that you miss, and just think about the steel in your fist. It's just an extension of your arm. It's that ghetto type of charm that makes all the homeboys swarm. Can I drop the bomb? Oh yes, I can. Move with the groove, smooth like Geechee Dan. Who is the man? That kid there. Who is the chick with the pick in her hair? Angela Davis, and we roll like Avis. Rent a car, kid, there you are. You know where to find me whenever you need me. If you know the path, follow the path to the land of the aftermath, but don't frolic in the mix. Crazy ass Crooklyn kids, cause they always throwing a body on my lawn. I'm getting a rock, voila, without a collar. Get off my block, boy, and give me $1 for the trouble, or get blown up like a bubble. Now let's take a second, take back. Yeah, as another manic depressive. As another manic depressive. As another manic depressive.
Manic depression.
Oh, oh, Peep Gang. Dog over there, Kendrick and over there, Lamar and shit. Oh shit!
You didn't notice that I started the song with manic depression.
You're right.
I was sitting here trying to search and find some shit, man.
Word. Hey, Peep Gang, we back.
Yo, yeah, we back, man. Real quick, man. I played the bounce, trying to get this dough, hole and shit. Hey, that's an underrated whole track to me.
I probably heard that maybe twice in my life.
You don't fuck with the bounce?
No, I'm not that I don't fuck with
it.
It's
you don't like the bounce?
It's like one of those forgotten joint.
No,
it's on the Blueprint 2.1.
It's on the Blueprint 2. Period.
Yeah, the Blueprint 2. But listen, both the Blueprint 2. Niggas like shit on that album, but that album is pretty nice to me, dog.
Once they cut it in half, it was really good.
It's on that album to me,
Oh, it's some joints on there that cats don't even be talking about. That's cold, but
that's cold.
It's too much. Same thing with Street Disciple, man. Like that shouldn't have been a double album.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, but I like a lot of that album. I like a lot of it.
But then I like that to Biggie, Hypnotize. I'm messing around today, man. Just trying to throw a little bit of mixes and stuff in, just kind of messing with stuff.
Getting the feet wet.
Yeah, I ain't really got no pre-Q or nothing, so this is all real dry, like boom. You know what I'm saying? just throw it in, and then we went to Master Ace, Buckshot, and Special Ed, and I'm gonna be honest, man. That's probably one of my favorite hip hop songs. Crooklyn Dodgers. That shit was a banger. When I first heard that shit when it first came out, I was like, man, this shit is hard. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just something about that joint, dog. I love that joint, man.
I'm still a Master Ace fan to this day.
Yeah, I am too, man. I am too.
Yeah, he still spits, and I appreciate how he does.
And we ain't saying that because he a friend of the show type shit.
No.
Like, because like that's my nigga essentially, but it's not like, oh, like because he a friend of the show. Like,
right.
I'm a fan of dog
before
music.
we knew him, I thought he was cold. Before we knew him.
I'm a fan of his music.
Because I remember I didn't get Disposable Arts, but I did get Long Hot Summer. And that shit blew my mind. I was like, dog still got it. Like, dog,
I'm saying, out of the Juice Crew, he's the most consistent member that put out good music.
Actually, out of the Juice Crew, he had the longest career, basically.
Yeah.
When you really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying he did better than Kane and anything like that. I've never seen that.
And I don't know if he would say that, but he know he's good for who he is. He know who he is. He Master Ace. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He definitely. Well, it's funny hearing Big Daddy Kane talk about how he managed his career and didn't switch. He stayed in the lane.
Right.
Where Master Ace kind of stayed in the lane, but didn't.
Well, he figured out that you still got to update. You still got to the way that you go about it.
Evolve.
Like Kane, listen, dog, there's no reason that Kane only had 3 impactful albums.
You know who Kane is like? Kane is like Brett Favre. He should have had more championships, but just
Hey,
you know
at
what I mean?
this point, Kane is like Aaron Rodgers, then, nigga.
Both of them. He's like the Packers.
You
Like,
know what I'm
hey,
saying?
we should have way more championships.
Hey, we ain't gonna dive off into this. We might do this better when JG is here.
Nah, he be.
But listen,
Fuck that.
Listen, dog.
He be angry.
Brett Favre over Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry, fam.
Mental health in the black community.
Niggas don't want to. Hey,
Good segue, man.
Hey, look, niggas don't. Hey, hold on, niggas don't want to hear it, but
That nigga get on my nerves for real. They both get on. How could two of the best athletes get on my nerves now, dude? They just assholes for real.
Aaron Rodgers, yeah, man. He
Yeah.
he underachiever. He an underachiever. That's all I can say.
If he an underachiever, how come Brett not an underachiever?
Because Brett got us there at least twice, my nigga.
I knew he was gonna say that.
It's real facts though.
You trolling?
He
now.
got us there. No, he got us there, nigga. Aaron Rodgers.
You're
Hey, look,
stirring up chaos
hold
and
on.
mischief.
Wait, hold on. Wait, just let me say this. I'm done after I say this. Brett Favre would not have lost to the 49ers in the playoffs 13-10. I refuse to believe that he would have lost.
We would have.
I agree with that one right there.
We would have lost.
Brett would have won that game.
We would have lost.
He putting up more than fucking 10 points, my nigga.
We would have lost 21-30.
You hear this nigga?
With
Dot.
Because he was trying. He was trying.
Hey, I can see his point too, because he'd throw in a 3 yard, he'd throw into a 3-man coverage.
He
and
gonna
the
try
interception.
He gonna try to get those 10
Okay,
points back in
but
one
still,
play.
Dot, do you come on now? I know that you understand what I'm saying.
He gonna score more than
he
yeah.
will will a team to win that game. I'm sorry, he would will the team to win that game. And Rodgers didn't have that. He was too calculated for me sometimes. That's all.
I mean, he was like protecting the stats, like.
Yeah, but go ahead, dog.
But we want to close out the show talking about the black man and mental health and therapy and talking about like therapeutic exercises that you might get into. And I said that Facebook
exercises,
therapeutic exercises, like with mental exercises.
All right.
So I'm gonna put pause on.
I was close, dog. I was on the button.
Dog, see, I think
that's exactly why you gotta have therapy.
We have to have therapy to be prepared to have conversations with your niggas, because you gotta be prepared to not say something pause worthy. Man, fuck this segment.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Fuck this segment. Hey, no, but when my mom passed, I remember being on social media every single day. I don't know what I was doing. I was probably oversharing. I know I was playing Mafia Wars. I was doing all kind of stuff, just like back to back to back to back. And that was just like an escapism.
You wanted them niggas, Mafia Wars.
That back then, I wouldn't invite nobody to nothing. I was just engaged.
So you was one of the Monopoly niggas too.
For a quick second.
Wow.
For a quick second, until I realized, like, I have those, like, what am I on here for? Like, I'll have these conversations with myself. What the fuck am I doing? Like, I'll have those inner conversations.
What year did your mom's transition?
2009.
2009. Okay.
So I was online for like, that was like the first year, maybe. Like,
man,
like
tough, man.
08, 09. I think I got on 08. But I think I found myself doing that again. Like I had a relationship in, and at the same time, that's when Preem passed. So, and I lost my job. So it was like a trifecta for. I mean, when I look back on it, I was like, damn, I was really.
Oh, you talking about just recently?
Yeah, I was going through some major shit. Like, and we would chat every so often in the group and whatnot. And then
I was trying to holler at you about shit.
Yeah, you was missing a lot, and we was like generally worried. Like, anybody checked on this nigga Tommy?
I would go through my phases, and I would mask it, and you probably could tell the times that the spiral would happen is when I post a lot. When I post a lot,
be posting a bunch of crazy shit,
and then I just be sharing stuff or just posting stuff, or I'll say something. And I don't necessarily like engage in like pray for me, or having a picture of me laying somewhere looking depressed and like I'd be sharing stuff, trying to entertain myself and trying to keep myself happy. And that was me trying to not get a therapist. Like,
Right.
Not trying to go talk this out, not trying to have a conversation with y'all about it, or not trying to engage with somebody, because I feel like I'm actually dumping on people because I know that y'all dealing with stuff too. I think one thing that I reflect back on is when Preem passed, Dot wasn't here, Fresh wasn't here. It was just you and me.
Yeah.
And at the funeral, like I think back there on this, and I'm sorry. I'm like apologize to you right now because I think my ex-wife and my girls came, and you was there by yourself. Like you were there alone. Like I think back on it now, like dude, you were handling this all by yourself, and nobody really checked on you. And I think that as men, that we probably need to be a little bit more open to that and actually figure out.
But you know, I'll be honest. You know, I didn't feel like I was there alone. You know, because I mean, collectively in the room there was a lot of people that I knew, and you know, I was just there for Preem, and it's crazy because you recognize things that you're going through after you make it through the other side, and it's been several times that I've been going through stuff that I realized I was going through these things afterwards. Probably the last time I was really going through it was honestly when I started this business the first year. I had plans, and I had all these plans of people that I was going to help, and then all of that fell through, and it fell all on me. I don't know if y'all remember that first year that I started. You niggas never seen me. I was like gone the entire summer basically. I worked every day, worked every weekend, and that was just what I was doing. I didn't recognize that I was feeling depressed and out of it until well into the winter. And it was like once I was coming out and I was on the other side of it, that was when I was like looking back like,
that was your business.
Damn, I was
keeping yourself busy.
I was just tripping. Like I was just going through it and just, you know, it just became like, yo, let me just go ahead and get up, do what I got to do. And not acknowledging like, yo, nigga, you need a break, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't take the time to realize that. I just was going through what I was going through, you know.
And I know that I don't know if that is open to share, but like your transition over to Carolina was
the most difficult thing I've ever done in life.
You said something about it like after you were there for a minute, and I was like, damn, I didn't even think about it that fact. Because
word.
Because
it's like you leaving all your friends, all your family,
all your support.
I mean, it's just me and E and the girls here, and I mean, I got my mom's was living with my brother in Georgia for a minute, and I got my oldest son back in Milwaukee. My oldest daughter is in San Antonio. Sean Jr. in the Navy, so he was gone, but he lived in Virginia. So it was very difficult to leave. And then after leaving and Preem passed away, it was even more extremely difficult because it was like the last time I seen him, he was helping me move. That was the last time I physically seen him alive.
Right.
He was smiling. I was like, we gotta take a picture. And we photoshopped Fresh into the picture and whatnot. And it was like when he passed away, man, it sent me to a dark place. I was already physically down here without y'all, and I was like, man, maybe we shouldn't have moved. I questioned my move like every day,
as if that was something that changed.
Yeah.
I
was like him passing away. So many relationships I had before are fractured since his death. Like I'm not cool or as cool with certain people. Certain people them block the nigga. It's like it's all good. Like, but sometimes I wonder if I'd have stayed, would I have been able to mend those relationships?
But that was a lot of dysfunction. You know, unfortunately, dog, death just brings out the worst, man. And it just
the worst.
And you don't even realize it, but yeah, death brings out just this thing and
it
people
was
aligning with stuff.
It was
you know what I'm
it was
saying?
traumatic on top of trauma. It was trauma on top of trauma.
Right,
for us.
right. It was, and then you know it was the parting gift of, you know, Preem probably still laughing like, got them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he just it was just a whole bunch of shit going on. You know,
I was out.
You know. it was just all types of stuff, man. And all I was worried about was like, making sure that he just got laid the rest the right way. But again, you don't really know what you're going through until you get through it.
Until you come out of it.
Because you have to have that chance of self-reflection to recognize, I really wasn't myself. Like I was out of it.
So and this is unplanned as far as like disclosing the vulnerability during these dark times.
Right.
The stigma still continues to grow in the Black community that we got to be strong, and I don't even know where that came from. Like,
Black men have to be strong, but that's how we're raised. We're told that, man, you got to suck it up. You got to be strong.
You got to man up. You got to man up.
That's how it always is.
Did you ever see the men in your life like struggle, like show struggle?
I seen my dad struggling when one of his uncles had passed away, and I don't even recall this uncle. I just remember being a little kid, seeing my dad crying, and I was like, "What this nigga crying for?" And my mom was like, "That was his uncle," and I was like, "I don't even know this nigga." He was like, "But that was his uncle," and you never seen your dad crying, and when you see him crying, you're like, "Damn, if he gonna be crying, like this must really be bad."
I seen my pops cry when my grandmother passed away. But I mean, my pops wasn't really, it wasn't a vulnerable thing, but my pops also wasn't that pop to be like, "Oh, you got to man up." That was more my brothers and my siblings. Like, kind of like making
you the youngest.
Yeah, just kind of like, instilling that in you. But I will say that, we got to be vulnerable in my household too. We got to be in touch with our emotions where it wasn't like you felt like you couldn't express yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never forget, man, when Marvin Gaye passed away. I remember my mom's was crying. Like, my mom's was crying about it. And I mean, I grew up with this music. Like, Marvin Gaye is one of my favorite artists still to this day. And I grew up listening to that music. And when he died, I remember my mom's was crying and my sister was crying. So I started crying because I'm
what y'all crying for?
You get what I'm saying? Like it's just a byproduct of seeing that. But I remember that's one of the first memories that I have of like sorrow and like having somebody else's feelings directly affect me, if you understand what I'm saying. And it was Marvin Gaye's death. You know what I'm saying? So from that moment on, like, it wasn't like I wasn't used to being able to express feelings. But I mean, dog, you Black and what do you always hear? Man, you got to be strong. You got to be able to suck it up. You got to be, because you a Black male in a society that historically and even to this day, you're not exactly accepted. And who's the people that be doing that, S-Dot?
The whites. The whites.
This brought to you by Broderick.
Brought to you by Broderick.
His son meats. Store.
Shit.
No, but it's like, and I wrote this down earlier because I was looking up some stuff, but I thought this was interesting because it's rooted in centuries of systemic oppression, discrimination, cultural taboos. The stigma often leads to silence, shame, and barriers seeking help. Like, I mean, y'all don't you don't sound like y'all were in circumstances where you were like shamed for showing your emotion. I wasn't either, but nobody showed emotion. It just wasn't emotion.
I wasn't shamed.
I remember seeing my mother at several funerals, just stoic. She would wear sunglasses and she would not show emotion at all. She very rarely showed emotion. One time she showed emotion was, and I was in my 30s when her sister passed. That's my first time ever seeing her like really, really break down. And before that, I was like, I guess you just gotta hold.
I mean, it was rare for me to see my mom crying or anything. Like, but my mom's was very strong. Like, I'm talking about, she was about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I know her to be. I just know her to be strong. You know what I'm saying?
The worst thing that happened to me was to have a job that's at home. That's been the worst thing that I've had to deal with. Like, I'm at home 75. I'm in the house 75% of my life now. Like, I'll take the dog out. I might, like doing the show is me getting out. Like
That's why you boycotting a haircut.
No, I mean,
Don't nobody got to see him.
Man, I don't shop. I don't do shit.
I know that shit is really.
I don't do shit.
Yeah, that shit is really long.
My shit long as hell, dude. Like I can.
You got a Questlove joint.
Hey, that is accurate.
You got a
that is
Questlove
accurate,
afro, dog. That's wild, my nigga.
Like the way you turn your head looking up at me on the screen, nigga look like Questlove.
Yeah, you got a Questlove joint. Man.
Oh, you need that motherfucking pic sitting back there. I'm like,
yeah, that's wild.
What nigga
I would
drums
not
at?
rock a crowd like he tries to though.
But I wonder where he plays Skinny Boys, my nigga.
My Skinny Boys is better than the shit he played. He's playing like
This is exactly why niggas be getting sent to therapy because
right.
Niggas can't. Niggas always got a ring.
Hey, Dad, I'm traumatized.
Hey,
I'm traumatized.
So you telling my Skinny Boys is better? It was not better than the house version of 17 Days or whatever fuck he was playing.
17 days.
I'm playing some obscure ass house version of Prince. Like, I don't know what is this. It was electronic Prince. Like, I have the unreleased recordings of Prince when he was laying down in the bathroom recording, tapping on the bottom of the toilet.
But nobody requested that Skinny Boys, though, right?
No, I was playing music. Can we get back?
That's even. I mean, I always thought somebody had requested it, so I always defended you.
No, I felt it was. I felt that during the time that it was still people coming in, that I was still playing mellow music.
Hey,
he has a different perception of
hey,
what
listen,
time
dog.
it was.
You wanna know what I love about this the most? I love that this is like literally, you know, we back.
This
on,
was like 10 years
hey,
ago.
look, we back on the reboot of the show, right? And I love that this is still a topic, this Skinny Boy shit. Listen, because dog, I was flabbergasted, my nigga. I wasn't over by the DJ booth, my nigga. But all I remember was just hearing some shit like this. Hey, dog. Hey, listen, dog. Hold on.
What? With who?
Super J.
And who?
Hey, was Mike Watson there?
Kick it. And the human jock box.
Listen. I'm in a. Hey, look, we in a club, my nigga, and we got. Listen.
Were you there, Doc?
No, he wasn't.
No, I was not there.
It wasn't a club, nigga.
Listen.
It was a damn cafe.
Listen,
The Hamilton, right?
It was a club.
No,
it was the Hudson.
The Hudson.
Listen, but hold on,
It's a
Doc.
co-op.
We had some of the loudest speakers you could buy at the time. You understand what I'm saying about this? Like, I'm talking about this is premium, like $5,000 speakers, my nigga, a piece.
Hey,
So
I
he
turned
turned
around
this
like,
shit on, and I was like, what is going? Like, it was just amazing, dog. I'm sorry, dog. It's just that's
hilarious.
It's never going away, dog. It's never
Mental
going away.
health in the Black community is a multifaceted issue, deeply intertwined, historical and social, cultural factors like ribbon all the time.
You know, one of the last few times I was emotional, 2 times in 2023.
Look at you,
Well,
emotional.
actually, well, one of them was 2024, I guess. But 2023, when you niggas came to my graduation,
look at you,
I
emotional.
didn't think you niggas was gonna make it.
Damage.
Hey, well, hold on. I know we got you because you had no idea.
You had no idea.
Did you?
I was like, he's like, yeah, somebody here for you, and I was like, damn, the police is here. I was like, oh no, it's
Why would you
these two
think the
niggas.
police first?
Hey, look.
Because I always assume my past is gonna catch up with me at some point in
Hey,
time.
listen. And then he sent Bizarro Dot to open the door.
We was confused.
Hey, nigga thought my little brother was me, who like a foot shorter than me.
We was like, nigga, we're here. And I was like,
Hey, look.
He's like, who are you guys?
Hey, I was like, hey, I think Dot see me. And the dude was looking at me like, who the fuck is this nigga? And then
Like,
I'm
who is
looking
this
like,
big ass-
I'm like, nigga.
Mbaku looking
Hey,
ass
hey,
nigga.
I was behind him like this with the phone, like, is he gonna open the door?
Hey, dog was just looking at us like, who the fuck?
And then he opened the door and we were still standing there like,
Hey, then we-
surprised.
But y'all niggas thought that was me.
Hey, nigga, a year, man, a lot shit could change, man.
Hey, he looked more like you than you think he do.
Hey, he look more
can't-
like you than you look like you.
I came out the bedroom here because like somebody here to see you, and I was like, oh shit, these motherfuckers have finally caught up with me. I go out there, it's these two niggas. I was like, and the first thing I said was like, hey, we're fresh.
Right. Not, hey guys. I was like, where Fresh at?
I'm like, we're
Fuck
fresh.
this
Where
nigga.
my nigga fresh?
Let's go back to the crib. Nigga, I spent $80 in his Uber, nigga. I'm going back.
Niggas took a Uber like, hey, yo, man, we didn't say back to the airport, my nigga. Where are we going?
Oh, and almost lost our life, you know.
Hey, I was
We almost
pleasantly
died.
surprised to see y'all niggas. I was like, that's what's up.
we
I said, niggas came out of surprise.
we
over
got
that
you, dog. We got you for real.
for graduation. And then second time was y'all came to my grandma's funeral. I didn't think none of my friends gonna make it because it was a blizzard the day before, and it was like negative 7,000 degrees.
And it was crazy cold.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I was like, these niggas ain't coming to this funeral. I was like, I gave them all the details. So I mean, if they don't make it, I'll understand because the weather is fucked up. Ain't like it's the 70s and niggas ain't showing up. But I'm like, hey, it is what it is.
I came up there on Friday in the storm.
Hey, he did a dry run. Dog, he did a practice lap. Nigga,
I pulled up there. I was like, damn, hey, that's what this motherfucker.
I was like, what you mean you
dog
came
did
yesterday, man?
dog did a practice lap, my nigga.
That's why I was like, dog, he don't read well. I'm like, I specifically said Saturday at this time.
I had in my head Friday. I don't know why I did.
Hey, what's crazy is the morning of that, I was up super early and I had to call this nigga. And because I knew he was probably either getting ready to go or whatever. And I said, man, you talked to Fresh? And he was like, no. I said, man, why you ain't talk to Fresh? I said, why don't y'all drive together? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all niggas stay right by each other. What the fuck? He was like, oh, yeah, let me call him. And these niggas hadn't organized to ride together. I'm like, these niggas is crazy, man. Like,
wow.
Like,
wow,
get together and drive up there, my nigga. What are y'all doing?
I wasn't sure if he was. I think, you know, we hadn't actually organized whether or not we were going or not, or how we were going. No, we said we were going. We definitely were
we
going.
said we was going.
Oh no, you know that's what it was because we had texted each other and said we were going. And Fresh never respond. He never fully responded. You know, he did his Fresh disappearance for a second.
Because I mean, you know, I knew I had a long drive. You know what I'm saying, and it was cold.
It was cold. Yeah, it snowed the day before.
Y'all see how I was dressed, nigga? I had on all types of shit, nigga.
The nigga had a triple fat goose.
You know what I'm saying? It was
bomber
cold,
coat.
man. But I mean, I wanted to be there. You know, I wanted to be there and support, man. But overall,
I was happy to see y'all because everybody was coming in, and I was like, "Oh, these niggas ain't gonna make it. We about to start in a minute."
I was glad that I made it though because I got to see somebody spit some bars. They was wearing, they was Coogee down to the sock looking at it. They was Coach down to the sock. I mean, God.
Hey, my daughter
layers of Coach.
Listen,
my daughter Chanel was cracking up because as soon as that lady got up, and like first she's by the podium and she said whatever she said, and then she was like, "Y'all mind if I do this little?" Once she moved from the podium, I look back at my brother like, nigga. And my daughter Chanel see me look at my brother, and she just bust out laughing, and I was like, "Oh."
Me and Tommy both looked at each other, and then Dog got up and left out. Dog,
because he couldn't.
Is that when you got up and left out? Oh
no, Dog. It was she was going on and on. I think it was silence. Dog, it was complete silence. Dog came up to me and said,
"Bars." Hey, you know what's even crazier is that not only the bar part, but it was like that same lady was sitting way in the back next to Melody. She was like, "You think I should go out there and say something?" Melody's like, "Yeah, if you know her, I mean, you should go out there and say something."
I saw the conversation. I was watching the conversation.
Once she went there and did that, she was like, "Oh my gosh, Sean gonna kill me." And I was like, "How would I ever know it was you that let this lady go up there?"
The back, and Mel had to stand up and let her back. She had to let her back. She was back there watching her kids. She had like some badass kids back there.
Hey, no lie, I forgot that's why Dog left. Listen, you remember how long she was going? She was just like going. She was like, you know, whatever. She was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She was going off, and
yeah, boy.
Hey, we was totally silent, and then Dog looked at me. I just looked at her. I was like, bars. Hey, hey, look, hey, Dog got up and walked out. And then you know that make you laugh. So I'm laughing.
Exactly.
And then I'm in there and I'm like, dog got me in here laughing in this service. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is he doing, dog?
It could have been more perfect.
I was gonna laugh. I had to.
Like as soon as y'all walked in, and I seen it was y'all three. Like niggas walked in on some Hollywood movie shit. I was like, who is these niggas? And I was like, this different niggas. Fresh came and gave me a hug. I hadn't seen Fresh since before I moved.
Right.
Remember, he didn't make it to the graduation. So I hugged dog. I'm like, man, you good, man? He's like, just came to support you, dad. I was like, my nigga. So it was already an emotional time for me right there. And I was like, I can't break down. Gotta be cool. Then she did that little rap poem. And I was like, dog, I know these niggas is back in ribbon because I'm in the front ribbon.
It was literally a scene from Atlanta. If they had a camera on us, we were just sitting there looking like, we didn't look at each other at all. No eye contact. That was gonna trigger some shit.
I definitely didn't look at him.
I'm talking about. I looked dead at my brother, and my brother was like, "Nigga, no."
Well, people do
like,
these spectacles at these services, man. It's so crazy, man.
The cannon to the right of them.
Hey, that's what it was like too.
I was like, no.
They're doing the prep. I was like, what's going on? What's she doing? She was drilling.
She didn't come to play though, dog. She was coach down to the socks. I'm talking about coach overcoat, coach jumpsuit.
Yeah, she left her coat back at the spot.
Yeah, coach shoes.
Shoes.
Coach bandana. I was like, man, what is going on?
I was like, man.
And she was folks. And she was folks. Because I shook up with her and she put a G on my back.
Before Dawn said bars, I was about to reach over there like, do Coach make all this? I don't think Coach make all this shit.
Like, I don't think that's all sanctioned.
You know what I'm saying? She got a damn Dapper Dan suit on.
Hey, that's exactly what I needed to get me out of my sadness, because I was like, man, I seen my dad down there sad. I seen my uncles in front of me sad. I was like, man, this is horrible.
Was a little good breakup.
And then that little thing right there, and hearing my daughter crack up sitting right behind me, I couldn't look back at her because she laughed even more. And I was like, Chanel. I was like, this is hilarious, though. This is nigga shit.
There's nothing greater than having your children be able to rib with you. There's not a greater
exactly.
But I'll be honest, man. You know, we've been to a handful of, unfortunately, we've been to a handful of services together. Me and Tommy. And I'm starting to think that I shouldn't go to these things with Dog, because Dog be ribbing, man. Like he be
Dog.
Hey, he did good at Troy's funeral, and I seen his daughter came up there.
Oh no, but a
sweet moment.
You wasn't in on the text thread though, because he was ribbing in the text thread. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he was ribbing during the service in the text thread. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I was watching it on YouTube or wherever they had it.
Right.
Because it was live, and I was like,
because you said Troy didn't approve the singer.
I was like, Troy didn't sign off on
the singer.
I was like, Troy would be ribbing dude.
And Dog told me not to put I was gonna put a rib in the speech. I said, nah, I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Like, because we was like, Dog said, look at you there, just laying there dead.
Yeah.
Like, look at him still sleeping.
Right. Sleep ass nigga.
Oh man.
Anyway, but we say all this shit and we laugh through it and rib and we like indirectly have our own kind of inner peace and therapy. But
we be having our therapy sessions right in the chat.
I was like, honestly, and JG actually said it, he ain't here, but he was like, on the topic of that, he was like, honestly, when y'all brought the show back and invited me back, he was like, man, that's really therapy for me. He was like, that time kicking it with the fellas, he was like, that's like therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? And you don't realize it, but hanging out with people that you care about, that you get along with, it goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? You just don't realize it at the time. You know what I mean?
No, because you're going through it. We've been in a lot of adventures, man. You remember we left your crib and JG had lost his wallet in your lawn and shit?
Yeah.
We went to go eat, and then it was time for us to pay the bill. And JT was passing around. I was like, oh no, nigga. I was trying to do it, yo. I left my wallet.
Pay the bill.
He was like, no, for real though, I can't find my wallet. And then he was like, for real, nigga? He's like, yeah. He's like, I got you, fam. He's like, y'all my motherfuckers, dog. I was like, no, we gonna rip the shit out of you, dog. He said, but hey, we gonna make sure we pay for it. And sure enough, he went back to your crib. She was right there on the lawn. I'm like, this nigga got a wallet like George Costanza and shit.
Right.
So, this is one of those topics that I think we have to revisit for the next episode.
Man.
Like,
hey,
for sure.
I really want everybody to be here to talk about if they've ever actually went to a regular therapy session.
Right. Because right now,
that looked like.
I think opening the door to, because we shared ours, and I don't know if we're going to recap it on the next episode, but
I mean, we didn't share that because I think that'll be kind of I think that'll be informative for us to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I think it might be informative to kind of stick with it and actually talk more through it. Actually talk about therapists and actually the type of therapist and type of therapy that be beneficial for Black men, and the type of therapist and who you've seen and what you rather seen and what you've learned through the process. I want to hear all that stuff and then talk more about that because it's one step to actually talk about the fact that you went through a phase where you probably didn't need one and shit. Like this is like the big step. So we can't unwrap all this shit in one episode. So.
Oh nah, man, for sure, man.
But
we do part 2 next week.
Absolutely,
yeah, for sure, man.
But we up against it because we
sorry, we talked about a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah, that's a whole bunch of other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Which is in the title of the show and shit.
So hey, man, unapologetic.
We forgot to talk about really putting something behind Juneteenth Day.
Yes,
we need to talk about prioritizing Juneteenth Day.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk, man.
Because the conversation we had in the thread is really poignant. Because making time to actually do it. Why not?
You gotta force the time. You gotta make it a thing.
Yep.
We won't jump into that, this week, but definitely something that we will jump into and really we need to unpack that. Like, why haven't we made Juneteenth Day major?
I feel like if we talk about why so much, just talk about how.
Right.
Like, talking about why is we can.
Well, I mean, why haven't we? But then, like, what do we do to make it major for us? Like, at some point, we got to make Juneteenth be a real thing for us.
Right.
Because I've done that. I prioritize Juneteenth Day.
I have tried to.
My job know that I won't work Juneteenth. They know it's 2 days that are outside of regular holidays that I won't work, and it's
Martin
Luther King Day, and Juneteenth. I won't work those days.
Juneteenth is on a Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't care when it drops.
I know. I'm just letting people know.
I don't care when it drops
ahead of time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 5 weeks.
But on the behalf of the Grown Ass Man Experience, I am Tommy Styles.
Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you?
El Akbar Supreme, the 1%er.
That's red, nigga. That's red, nigga. Ric Flair, nigga. The power's in my head, nigga.
Fat Boy Fresh. You gotta find it.
Fat Boy Fresh.
Like $1 million. Still on the Valley shoes and the fly green sun.
We're fresh.
Like $1 million. Still on the Valley sun.
Come on.
S. Dot.
Hey, don't shit too long.
Yeah, you made that shit, dog.
Peace.
Yeah, sure.
That shit is too long, dog. We got to trim dog shit down.
Dog got time to do his arms. We got Jesus JG Mad Black. It's so funny that I stuck in there that says James. No, it don't, but it does. It's funny that it don't say James, but it does.
That say James.
Do it right there?
Yeah, that's
Play it
James.
again.
Listen. That's James.
You saying James?
It's saying James.
It's saying James.
I thought it said James. Or some
no,
shit.
it's saying James.
It's kind of
Hey,
like
that's like bitches can't be ladies.
Ladies, like what is it? I think we said damn James. That's funny. That's funny because I don't hear the J. I hear James. And on the ones and twos, you got King Cocaine.
nigga alert.
Hey, real quick, shout out to
We never end the show, dog. Ever. Hey, you can tune in to Peep Game on Tuesdays, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on blowradio.com. Prepare yourselves to celebrate Juneteenth.
Because we out here. We outside.
Because we are sponsored by every defunct black organization.
Right.
And
We outside. We outside. Grown folks, and it won't be.
Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
Won't be no minor.
Or it won't be no the whites.
It won't be no Dwights and shit.
Yeah, no the whites.